Brought to you by Pacific Pools, Oak Star Bank, HMI Fireplace, Lake Family Eye Care, Lake Regional Orthopedics, Andy's Frozen Custard, Hewlett Automotive, Deerberg's Grocery, First Watch Restaurant, Motor Hut, Como Connect, Culver's Restaurant, Econolift, Malted Monkey, Mills & Son Insurance, Hollylift Boat Lifts, Michael Lassen, Hy-Vee Grocery, Lake Fine Art Academy and Galleria, Guild Mortgage, Blue Line Painting and Renovation, Roof US, EXP Realty, Golden Rule Insurance, AB Pest, and Porter's Lumber.
We sure hope you'll enjoy listening just as much as we enjoy bringing you Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
We are live from Camdenton, Missouri for tonight's big matchup. Back-to-back home games to open up the opening season here twice again here in Lakerland. Waynesville, the W is coming up down south, coming up to challenge the Lakers, who won a big victory last week against Class 6 Kickapoo, winning 22-14 in a great matchup with Coach Jeff Shore and the Lakers overcoming the Class 6 Chiefs. Down on the field for our Michael Lassen State Bank interview is Joey Hom with Coach Jeff Shore.
Good evening, Laker Nation. Good evening, Camden County. I'm here live at Bob Shore Stadium, affectionately known as the J.O.D., Jaws of Death Stadium. By the way, when did the J.O.D. come alive?
I think it was back about the mid-'80s, about 85 or 86, and it was coined by another team that said when they come in, it's like you're walking in the Jaws of Death. And so we didn't give it the name, another team did, so that's good. And it stuck.
Well, it stuck just like the Purple Haze defense. Credit that one to the class of 87 team. Watts, I believe, Sean Watts was the first guy to carry the flag there. Let's talk football. Jeff Shore last week, impressive win. A nice little measuring stick win against a tough Class 6 Kickapoo Chiefs team out of Springfield, Missouri. Very well played football game, especially on the defensive side of the football. 22-14, you guys get out of here winners. It was more comfortable until they got that late touchdown and then a chance for an onside kick.
Yeah, real happy about the game. And really, we kind of dominated the statistics. I think we had over 400 yards in total offense. They had minus 21 rushing, and we just couldn't, find our way in the end zone a couple of times. Had some turnovers, some snaps, some penalties, things like that. So it felt pretty good, like you said, but it was a little closer than what we'd have liked. But really, really, really happy to get in our belt. I thought we did some really good things, and I thought the defense played outstanding.
Defense was, in my opinion, outside of Cam Durnan and your boy Bear, the defense was deserving of players of the game night. What a heck of an effort they gave out there.
I agree. I think they were the player of the game, undoubtedly. We had bad field position all night, and we gave them the ball in good field position. And when we pinned them, they'd kick themselves out of it. They're real good kickers. So our defense really stiffened up, did not let the momentum shift get them. They just kept playing hard and really had a fantastic night.
You can't tell that we're a state champion caliber team after 1 week. It's 1 week at a time. Tonight, the Waynesville Tigers come to town, a dreaded rivalry. Let's talk real quick about this rivalry, where it started and why it got so heated. The Lakers have won 5 in a row against the Waynesville Tigers, but just talk about the brief history of the Waynesville Tigers, the Laker rivalry.
Yeah, it's our longest rivalry. Some people that are maybe new to Laker football, we consider Lebanon, but really it's our longest running rivalry. Back in the late 70s all the way to the early 80s, a huge rival for us, and it's just carried its way on through till now. It got a little bit bitter at times even, it's been a big deal. Coach Vernon was there for so long, and Coach Shore, Bob Shore, was there for so long. So, anytime you have two coaches that are there a long time, it kind of creates that as well. But it is a long-standing rivalry. And they look good on film, even better than I thought they would, to tell you the truth. They had a good first game.
The Waynesville Tigers also come into tonight's game 1-0, 49-28 victors over Parkview Vikings last week. As you said, just my brief study on them, they like to run the football, which is uncharacteristic of the teams of the past. Apparently they've got a big 6'2", 255, as you said, Jerome Bettis, the bus-type running back. So talk real quickly about their offensive tack.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Joe. They're very run-oriented. That's from what we've seen in the one game. Really like to run the football, and they use 3 different guys. Use the big Jerome Bettis-type guy, he's a load. And then they have 2 other guys. They have a 10-700-meter guy, and if you're a track person out there, that's really fast. He'll be the fastest guy on the field. And then they have another fellow that's a kind of a combination of both those things. So they use all three of them, and they did a really nice job in the first game as Parkview of mixing it up between the three of them and trying to do some different things on offense to throw you off balance as far as different looks, emotions, things like that. So they do look impressive on offense for sure.
I see a strength versus strength type of game tonight. Our strength being our offensive attack. Our weapons are deep, and particularly one in Cam Durnan. What a sensational performance he put on last week. If he stays healthy, it's the duo, Bear Shore and Cam Durnan, could be the greatest duo we've ever seen.
They were, it's one game, but
Well,
I will say this. Cam,
I'm a glass half full guy.
I hear you. Cam did have a fantastic game. I was super impressed. A lot of things you don't see. He plays defense as well. He's our kicker. He's our punt returner. All those things. He just did a really great job. Had a really great game. If you know Cam, that's that's not much of a surprise to you. He can do those kind of things. So I thought those two guys played well off each other, him and Bear. And we set up that little run, then little fake run pass option type thing. I think between the two of them, they both I think Cam had over 100 yards and Bear had right at 100. So on the ground, which is unusual for us a little bit, but that was kind of what Kickapoo was giving us. We've got, I think, a really nice core of receivers that, but we just didn't use them as much, I guess you'd say, because they dropped so many guys in coverage. So Bear had to use his feet a little bit. And, if they put more guys in the box tonight, we hope to be able to put that thing in the air a little more.
That's a great point. I can't wait to see. I hope they put guys in the box so we can really see what our offense can do. Jeff Shore, beautiful night tonight. Any last word for the Camdenton Lakers listening nation?
Just thank you guys for being here, number one. And just our crowd was unbelievable last week. Our students are – I always say that, but they're fantastic. Our band performed. They're, 150-plus strong. Our cheerleaders, our dance squad. It was just a great spectacle. It was a great representation of Camdenton and Camden schools and the community. So it's always fun to get to see that on Friday night. Hopefully we can come out here and play really well for the crowd tonight.
Fantastic. Best of luck tonight, Jeff Shore.
Thanks, JoJo.
Daniel, Ed Schmidt, back up to you guys. Heck of an interview there. I believe this coaching staff has got these boys pimped and ready to go for a hard-fought football game tonight. Back up to you.
Great interview. That interview was brought to you by Michael Lassen. It's the coach's interview. Michael Lassen at First State Bank, located right there in Deerbergs in Osage Beach. Daniel Edson's joining me up in the broadcast booth, brought to you by Andy's Frozen Custard. This is the AB Pest and Insulation pregame show, Daniel. And real quick, you look at last week's victory. We saw Bear Shore get it done with his arm and his legs, but really we saw the emergence of the Lakers D.
Yeah, most definitely. Just glad everybody that's listening to us near or far. Welcome to Mix 92.7, broadcasting the Camdenton Lakers against the Waynesville Tigers. Ed, I think you hit it right on the head. Our defense absolutely kept us in the game, absolutely did phenomenal the whole game, and really a game that I feel like, just like Coach was talking about, we controlled, if not most of, almost the whole game, and it just didn't really reflect on the scoreboard. Like Coach Shore said, they're a phenomenal kicker that's going to Mizzou is what kept them in the game, but the field position that he was putting us in and whatnot, our offense wasn't clicking very well at all, and then you saw us go to the ground game out of our spread, and that's where Coach Shore was alluding to with multiple rushers of close to 100 yards. So you're looking at an opponent that's not as skilled as Kickapoo, so we'll see how that goes tonight, because, like I said, they're not near as big, as strong, as fast, as athletic as Kickapoo. I think it's a very good matchup for us coming into this weekend.
Well, you look up this matchup, Waynesville's going to bring one thing. They're going to bring athletic speed. They're going to bring some really talented kids out here. They definitely are going to have an offensive mix. They run a lot of Wildcat. And then last week we saw the emergence of number 4, Bishop Goodwin, as the quarterback they went to throw the ball to a lot. They did get some touchdowns, but they did have an interception as well. The quarterback only completed about 39% of his passes last week, Daniel. But then they also have another quarterback in number 6, Devin Vernon, and Vernon is very talented, maybe the better arm of the two. But then they go to the Wildcat, and they got a runner in Richardson in that Wildcat format. And then they also have the big bruiser, number 28, Evander Bradford, is their big tailback when they really want to pound the ball.
Yeah, that's the lightning and thunder effect that you've probably heard before when you're talking about big running backs versus scat backs, guys that are skilled and fast. Just like you said, number 30, Richardson, he is the 6', 189-pound senior. That'll be the more elusive, quick running back that Waynesville likes to go to versus the number 28, a junior, 6'2", 255, toting the rock. So you're talking about a big icebox type running back, and he's got some wheels, but he's just got a lot of power. But what I'll tell you is, and just watching film and kind of knowing a little bit about Waynesville's abilities, their line isn't near as good as their running backs are. So running backs tend to, unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, but not for them, have to make their own stuff going on. So with our defense, how elusive it is, and you know how it kind of gets into gaps when we're stemming and not necessarily right at the ball whenever you're ready to call hut, I think that's going to really throw a big wrench in what Waynesville's going to try to do. And I think the more that we can make them throw the ball, the more they're going to get out of their element. And I just see this being a game that the Lakers have the ability to just bust wide open, because defensively for the Tigers, I don't think they can keep up with our 5 wide.
Lakers going to have to find a way offensively to get going tonight's game as well. The Tigers have a very aggressive defensive scheme. They're going to be trying to get at our quarterback tonight, putting more pressure on Bear Shore than we saw last week as well. When we come back in the AB Pest and Insulation pregame show, going to go over the Lake Regional injury update and also dive into our Family Eye Care, the refs tonight, go over who's going to be refereeing the game, and a few more other things coming up in the pregame show here on Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
You know what they say happens. And when it does, you want it fixed ASAP. Prompt and courteous service has been a trademark of Amos Septic Service for over 50 years. Amos Septic has the most advanced technology to handle any job in the Lake of the Ozarks and provides 24/7 emergency service at 573-346-5992. Amos Septic Service. We rush so you can flush.
Where do you go for delicious, honest food made just for you each and every time? Culver's in Osage Beach prides themselves on delivering to you the best cooked-to-order meals every time, made with fresh, never frozen, Midwest-raised beef seared to perfection. Stop in today at your Culver's in Osage Beach and try our signature combination of our classic Butterburger and fresh frozen custard. Culver's, where every meal is served with a smile, proudly supporting all of our local athletes. Welcome to Delicious.
Simply the best! For more than 35 years, Econo Lift has been better than the rest for all your boat hoist needs at the Lake of the Ozarks. And they're made with the highest quality galvanized steel for strength and durability. Call Econo Lift today because their lifts are simply the best. Make sure your lift is ready for this upcoming boating season. Family owned and proudly made in the USA. Call Econo Lift at 346-7161. Simply the best. Simply the best.
Going into business for myself has been one of the most rewarding things I've done. I plan to be in business and connected to my community for a long time. That's why I partnered with Nationwide Insurance for my small business insurance.
Golden Rule Insurance, with 8 locations serving Missouri since 1956. Ask for a free coverage comparison to make sure your personal and commercial policies are best for you. Golden Rule Insurance, your local nationwide agency in Osage Beach.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Coverage you need, people you trust.
Crystal clear waters and peace of mind is what you expect out of your pool. So when it comes to weekly or monthly maintenance, Pacific Pools at Osage Beach will give you the clarity you're looking for. For all your spa and pool maintenance and prepping for the off-season, Pacific Pools has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Pacific Pools is also your Bullfrog Spa dealer. Pacific Pools, located just off Highway KK at Osage Beach, or call 480-7511 to set up your winterization schedule. From our team at Oakstar Bank, we hope you're enjoying the 2021 Shootout. Oakstar Bank is a proud sponsor of the Wishing on a Ride program, with 6 Lake area locations and additional locations throughout the southwest and central Missouri, as well as a location in Overland Park, Kansas. Oakstar Bank is conveniently located to serve you no matter where you are. For a complete list of locations, visit oakstarbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Friday night football with the Camdenton Lakers and today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
What a night for football here from Camdenton, Missouri. The Lakers were out on the field. Now they're going back for their final meeting back on the locker room. Daniel Edson joining me up here in the booth, sponsored by Andy's Frozen Custard. I want to thank our title sponsor, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. That's shophewlett.com. Lakers tonight, we're going to go real quick into the injury update report brought to you by Lake Regional Orthopedics. Actually, the color guard is out right now for the National Anthem. We will take a short break, folks, and be right back after the Pride of the Lake Marching Band performs the National Anthem here from Bob Shore Stadium.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people, at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Hello, Laker fans. Welcome back to another great school year. This is your buddy Charlie from HMI Fireplace Shop. Very proud supporters of Laker athletics for hundreds of years. Before I let you get back to enjoying today's game, let me remind you how HMI has kept millions warm and comfortable in Lakerland for over 40 years. Now, let's get back to cheering on our Lakers.
No one warns you like HMI.
Vision Source Family Eye Care would like to wish the Camdenton Lakers a safe and successful season. Let's keep those eyes safe out there. Protecting your eyes from injury is one of the most basic things you can do to keep your vision healthy during sports season. Vision Source Family Eye Care can help with all your sports and sunwear needs, from contact lenses and correct cleaning techniques to proper frames and stylish sportswear to choose from. With locations in Lake Ozark, Camdenton, Osage Beach, and Laurie, or online at lakefamilyeyecare.com. Vision Source Family Eye Care is the eye care specialist for the Camdenton Lakers.
Camdenton Laker football on today's best hits. Mix 92.7. KLOZ, Eldon, Lake of the Ozarks,
We're back
Camdenton.
live, and the Pride of the Lake Marching Band performing the National Anthem. Color guard as well out there. And they have a table out there. I know they did this earlier in the week. Assistant Principal J.D. Hunter told me they honored the 13 fallen soldiers from Afghanistan in the lunchroom at the high school. And they also have a table out on the field, Daniel. Thank you once again for serving. Any thoughts about how serious everyone's taking this?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't want to get into too much, obviously. It's a touchy subject, but, yeah, it's terrible, terrible things that happen all around the world, and very nice of the high school to be able to do that. Glad we have a junior ROTC program. Keep everybody in your prayers all the time. Soldiers near and afar.
Well, appreciate the respect shown here at the school and want to get into this game tonight. And we were just getting ready to dive into the Lake Regional Orthopedic Injury Report. Lakers do have 3 players out, still out. Number 10, Connor Miller, the senior. Number 33, Ethan Evans, the junior, is out. And number 39 for the Lakers, Gavin Brown, the junior, is also out. But the big news here for our Lake Regional Orthopedic update, Daniel, is the senior anchor to the offensive line, the center, number 58, Zane Thompson's back.
Yeah, that's huge news. Anytime you lose anybody, it's not awesome. It's not good, especially whenever most of them are in the same position or category. So we're spread kind of thin in our secondary right now. You're losing Connor Miller Losing Brown, it's not good for us, obviously, as far as depth goes, but you talk about Zane returning and anchoring that offense. You know what, though, on that note, I was super impressed with Hilton's ability to come in. Number 73, Garrett Hilton's only a sophomore, and able to come in and, had big shoes to fill. And I think he did fill the shoes, obviously, to get the victory. Not many bad snaps. And that's, not necessarily pressure, but that's something that'll make you kind of jittery inside, being a sophomore, getting the nod to start your sophomore year for a program that you've been looking forward to since Little Hogs or since you've been around forever. So I don't think his time's done. They'll find somewhere else to put Garrett Hilton on the line. He's a phenomenal player, as we mentioned already. But yes, you talk about a sigh of relief having Zane Thompson back anchoring that line.
Well, the Lakers are excited to get him back and hope to get the other 3 Lakers back soon. That's our Lake Regional Orthopedic update here in the AB Pest and Insulation pregame show. Daniel, right now, the Lakers are sitting atop the Ozark Conference with 3 other teams, Lebanon, Rolla, and Waynesville. We look at that, and, there's a couple teams that hadn't played yet, so, they don't have a win or a loss, but so far the Lakers showed a lot of resiliency. They were in it. They had a little cushion. Then we saw Kickapoo come back in the second half, and the Lakers answered it and shut the door. Yeah,
that was a victory that we had to have. Win by ugly or by beautiful. We absolutely had to start the season off right to mitigate any naysaying or anything about how the year's going to go. But we've got a really good football team this year, and I just, whether it takes a couple weeks to really show what they can do or not, just stay tuned, because this season's going to be a good one, and I have a feeling it's going to be a long one in a very good way. So I'm excited to see how it goes tonight. Like I said, I think we'll be able to open it up a little bit on offense, see a lot more completed passes, a lot more out in the flats, a lot more blocking on the edge, which is something that we really struggled with last week. So Kickapoo had our number, catching our screens and our tunnels a lot quicker than desired, obviously. Right. Fine-tuning that. I know they've had a hard week of practice and really trying to get back to the basics and just take care of fundamentals, and that's going to make us, really, really shine, I think, this week.
Well, we have some big foes coming up in Lebanon and West Plains. Lebanon won last week 56-6 over Hillcrest. And then you look at some of the other big games coming on the docket for this tonight. West Plains facing off at Hillcrest, and also Lebanon is facing off against Kickapoo. These might kind of see where scores come out, kind of judge what some of these future games. But we can't overlook this Waynesville team. They did put up 50 points, 49 points against Parkview last week.
Yeah, you can never overlook any team in the Ozark Conference, but let alone a Waynesville team that, like most Springfield teams, they are 1 or 2 plays away from going really long and scoring instantly. They will definitely have some speedsters, some athletic people on the field that are going to be hard to maintain. So you can't fall asleep at all against a team like this, because, like I said, one play they can be in the end zone very, very quickly. So defensively, though, I love our matchup against their offense. So I think it's going to be a good show for us.
Speaking of the defense, you have to be impressed with the play of the senior nose guard last week. Dakota Davis showed up, folks. One of the best nose guard play I've seen in years, just standing out.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's an all-state wrestler. I think he got runner-up last year. So you talk about performances like he had last week against a larger, stronger Kickapoo. That happens 5 or 6 weeks in a row. I guarantee you he'll start seeing some offers come in. So it's all about how you perform. It's an audition every night, every Friday night, week in, week out. If that's something you want to do, get to the college realm, it's an audition every single time you step on that field. And I think Dakota Davis is finally starting to learn that. I know it's his senior year, but whether he wants to play football or not, he's got the ability to. Now he's just got to do it every single snap. And last week was a very good start to his senior campaign.
Well, we know that Wiley Powers and Adrian Klein and Cale Bentley bring it. With Connor Miller out, though, in that back, linebacking core, we've really seen the emergence of an incredible little sophomore, number 15, Sam Dumont. I mean, the kid was all over the field last week.
Yep, Sammy D. He was one of my favorite players I've ever coached. He was a freshman for me last year, obviously, sophomore, not very big in stature, but, there was another guy that we talked about a lot last year that was a sophomore, not very big in size, and he led the team in tackles and ended up all district in Wiley Power. So
yes, he was.
Both of them proved that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the field or the biggest guy on the field. You just got to have a knack for the ball and know how to tackle.
Powers is electrifying, no pun intended. And you look at what we have on those edges with Stark and Morris as well. They played extremely well. It was some of the best cohesive defensive line. For bringing in a whole new defense, you really got to give the coaching staff credit for being able to step up and bring that type of pressure.
None of it's possible without preparation. These guys prepare, I'd say, with some of the best, obviously, because they did. It's not like they put a couple wrinkles in the defense. They completely switched it up from names of positions to everything you could possibly think about in philosophies and schemes and everything like that. So, absolutely. And these guys took to it. They'll never have success. No team will ever have success if the players don't buy in. They bought into it. They love it. They're moving around. They're scrambling around. They're not just lined up right here and everybody can count on, I'm going to block him because he's standing right there. No, we're stunting. We're moving. We're stunting. Before the ball snapped, we're in 3 different locations. So I think it's a great wrinkle, obviously, and it's very adaptable.
And the one thing you can see, the difference is Jaden Parkman and, you got Cam Durnan in that secondary, your safeties. Yeah, Parkman had some big hits at the end of the game, but all in all, we're used to calling his name a lot. But if your front line and your linebackers are doing their job, you don't call their name that often.
Right, yeah, which seems like it shouldn't be like that, but it's very good whenever your secondary is not making tackles.
Yeah, exactly, but sometimes people don't get that. Now, you do bring up Parkman for blitz and different plays, but, usually you're used to calling his name more. Last week we didn't, and it wasn't because he played bad. He didn't have an opportunity because the front line and the linebackers really played, I would say, 90% of the game they were really on task.
Yeah, and this will be a nice matchup because, like you said, they run some wildcat. They try to get it out on the edge. They'll motion, run some jet. They got a sophomore quarterback that plays a little bit. Their starting quarterback, number 6, with all due respect to the kid, he's decent at best. So that's why they switched the 2. Number 4, Bishop Godwin's more of a shifty guy, but not true option, not true counter. I wouldn't really say they're true to anything that they run consistently. It's just a mixture of trying to see what will work. So defensively, I think we'll give them a lot of fits, honestly.
Well, when we come back in the AB Pest and Installation, we haven't talked about the electrifying offense, the running ability of the quarterback, Cam Durnan putting up 100 yards, and then the plethora of receivers that Bear Shore has to choose from. When we come back, we'll get deeper into the Lakers offense here on Mix 92.7, MoSportsZone.com. Watch it live thanks to LCTC. And you can also check out our game live on Facebook. Just look up Laker football on LCTC TV. You're listening to Mix 92.7.
Thinking of leaving the area for orthopedic care? Think again. Lake Regional Orthopedics has a growing team of experienced surgeons skilled in joint replacement, sports medicine, and foot and ankle care. Save the drive time. Discover how Lake Regional Orthopedics goes the extra mile with convenient locations in Osage Beach, Camdenton, and Lebanon. Call today, 573-302-3990. That's 573-302-3990. Lake Regional Orthopedics, here for you.
Polylift Boat Lifts. You've got your home at the lake and you found the perfect boat. Now, to just make sure the boat bottom stays clean and up out of the water. Polylift Boat Lifts. We've been the lake's choice for reliable boat lifts for over 40 years, and we offer a lifetime warranty on our tanks. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts. Hi, this is Michael Lassen with First State Bank Mortgage. Even though cooler temperatures are on their way, the housing market is still heating up. If you've been thinking about purchasing a new home, there's never been a better time than now. Put my team to work before you begin your search for a new home, and let us in advance see how much home you can qualify for. Interest rates remain low, and now may be the perfect time to finally purchase your dream home. Call me today at 573-365-LOAN or visit yourlakeloan.com. First State Bank Mortgage is a solid lending partner you can trust. Equal housing lender.
Hi folks, I'm Andy from Andy's Frozen Custard. The very best peaches are tree ripened, hand picked, and served fresh. And that's what you'll get at Andy's Frozen Custard. Well, you can't just order peaches, you'll want to order a peach concrete. Fresh peaches blended with made fresh hourly Andy's Vanilla Frozen Custard. Or a peach sundae, Andy's Vanilla Custard covered with fresh peaches. Stop by Andy's Frozen Custard today and hand pick your peaches. You're gonna love it.
Go to eatandys.com for the Andy's location nearest you. It's a football Friday night at your home for the Camdenton Lakers. Today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Like to thank Daniel Edson for his participation in our pregame show. Daniel, of course, is our sideline reporter, brought to you by HMI Fireplace right there in the heart of Osage Beach, right before Lynn Creek, Missouri. Ed Schmidt, as we near kickoff and the starting lineup is announced. I know you and Daniel had a nice discussion. So what, if you look into your crystal ball, what kind of game do you see tonight between the Lakers and the Waynesville Tigers?
Well, I think this type of matchup tonight is going to be the one who gets the advantages, the one who forces the turnover, the tempo of this game. Confidence is still key. The Lakers are building on their confidence, but so is Waynesville. They had a huge victory last week against Parkview, putting up 50 points. So you look at what Waynesville has tonight, it's going to be who gets that energy first, who dominates the tempo of this game and sets the pace in their favor.
Yeah, Waynesville, a program that's kind of picked itself up off the canvas. If you remember a couple years ago, they went 0-10 that one season. And then I believe last year they were winners of one game. So it's a program that's thirsty for winning tradition to get back to that 2007 season in which they cut down the nets up there in St. Louis to win the Class 5 state football championship. Quite an achievement for Waynesville back then. So it's a storied history. They've stumbled on some hard times, but I like what you're saying about them. This is a team that we cannot and simply will not overlook. They're always speedy. They're always athletic. They lack a little bit of size this year, except for their two big guys on the offensive line. One of them goes 6'1" and 335 pounds, which is a monster. Then, of course, Jonathan Hubbard, the center, he's 5'11", 335. So outside of those two guys, they're not real big on either side of the football.
Yeah, but where they are big at, Joey, is they bring the junior, number 28, Evander Bradford. This tailback is 6'2", 255 pounds.
Can you say Jerome the Bus Bettis?
I mean, and then they have their wildcat back, the senior, Eric Richardson. Not bad at 190 pounds, 6 foot tall, but Richardson's crafty, fast, and explosive. Bradford, he's going to put his head down, so he gets behind those two big linemen, and it's going to be hard to stop him in short yardage.
Yeah, and this is where our athleticism, our schemes, our defensive schemes, our blitzing packages, will come into play. They will run the football 75% of the time tonight, and so we just can't get manhandled at the line of scrimmage. We got to use our speed, our athleticism, and our ability to get into the backfield and either disrupt the quarterbacks or stuff the running backs before they get momentum up and running, so to speak.
Yeah, and the momentum right now has to go with the Lakers with this full crowd here tonight filling Bob Shore's Stadium, formerly Jaws of Death, here in Camdenton, Missouri. Lakers, a big opening night victory against the Class 6 Kickapoo Chiefs last week, 22-14. The captains are taking the field, and this is the end. Oh, for the big coin toss, but this is the end of the AB Pest and Insulation pregame show. You're listening to Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com, and you can check out the LCTC broadcast on Facebook. Just look up Camden Laker Football, LTC TV. We'll be right back here in a couple minutes on Mix 92.7.
Here at your Osage Beach Hy-Vee, We have tons of great opportunities, aggressively competitive wages. Every employee plus one of their family members receives 10% off groceries. Great 401k match for part-time and full-time employees. College tuition reimbursement programs, and so much more. There are part-time and full-time opportunities available. So visit the Osage Beach Hy-Vee. Stop in and see us today.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. Hewlett has been serving the Lake area for over 54 years, and we're proud to offer the lowest prices combined with a friendly, no-pressure environment. We are proud to offer our price match guarantee. You can buy locally without all the hassles and pressures of a big dealer, but still be confident you're getting the lowest prices on your purchase. I invite you to come experience the Hewlett difference today. Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
Your new home for Camdenton Lakers football is Mix 92.7.
We're back live. The Lakers won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. Waynesville received the kickoff. We are starting the first half. First half brought to you by Oakstar Bank. Multiple locations, commercial, residential, condos, land. Oakstar can help you get your Oakstar checking account today. Want to go real quick in the family icon in the game there. Bring on the refs. And the refs tonight, we have umpire Jason Justice, ref Williams, linesman Thompson, line judge Nolan, back judge Estes. The officials are out at midfield waiting the kickoff. The Lakers, Joey, won that coin toss, and we saw last week they deferred to the second half.
I'd like to acknowledge the Camdenton Laker captains as well who went to midfield to make that call. Number 30, Cale Bentley, the senior. 75, Quentin Hobbs. 42, Adrian Klein. And, of course, 58, Zane Thompson, who you mentioned earlier tonight, back in action. Back rather quickly, too. He wasn't expected to play until week 5. Here we are, week 2. We got a healthy, the anchor of that offensive line, 58, the senior, Zane Thompson. Happy to have him back in the lineup.
Excited to have him there, anchoring the defense. Number 20, McMillan, back to receive the kickoff from number 13, Cam Durnan. The Lakers going to want to try to get good pursuit angles and good coverages here on the kickoff. McMillan is back deep around his own 5-yard line, Joey.
Always excited. Here we go, folks. Glad you're tuning in. You're listening live from Camdenton, Missouri. Here's the kick.
Kick is a little short to the side of the field. Dancing out of bounds there was number 19, Flame.
Flame made a mistake there. Probably should have let the ball go out of bounds there. The ball would have definitely been out of bounds and would have gained him a net 9 yards. Instead, he makes the catch, tiptoes out of bounds at the 21. So a little mental mistake there early from that young Waynesville Tiger.
11:59 to go. Ball now is located at about the 21-yard line.
I will say, Ed, I'm looking so much forward to the follow-up. The Lakers defense made their case last week as a solid defense. Let's see if they can have a repeat performance.
Repeat performance. Lakers in man-to-man. 1st and 10 from the 24 of Waynesville. In shotgun, Vernon, number 6. Looking to throw in first down. Screen out in the flat. Drop ball, live ball. No live ball, Joey. Trying to hit number 30, Richardson, for a screen.
How about 15 there, Sam Dumont, the sophomore, in on that play rather quickly, coming from that weak side linebacker position. So excellent job there with read recognition, going down the line and getting in the backfield to kind of help disrupt that play.
Halfback for the Tigers, Smith set up to the left. Pistol formation for the quarterback, number 6, Devin Vernon. Behind him, number 30, Richardson. 2 receivers, Joey, here to the near side. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Lone receiver to the far side, in motion. Number 19, Flame, now coming back. Looking to hand off Richardson up the middle, dancing, finding a hole. Now bouncing out, running over a player. Finally caught from behind by Parkman. But a nice gain of about 7 yards.
Nice little maneuvering with the football there, too. Dancing with his feet and making tacklers miss. Nice positive gain. Little burst there, too, to get it up to the 28-yard line. Tip the hat there for a nice little 8-yard pickup.
Lakers quickly to the line of scrimmage to defend. Waynesville going with a hurry-up offense. This time Richardson to the near side, along with Teagle to far side. Flame in motion. Thomas Pounder pouncing it outside, looking for some running room. Great open field tackle. Oh, slipped it now. Another tackle there from Cam Durnan, but a first down, Joey.
Yeah, had Adrian Klein come up with that play, we would have seen a fourth down situation there. But again, nice agility by 18, the running back, the junior, number 18. That is Chase Thomas Plummer, who made an excellent individual effort there to pick up that first down for the Tigers.
Thomas Plummer, excellent run, breaking a tackle in the backfield. This time in there, number 28, Bradford, the big back. Wildcat, jump right there from the left side of the line. That's going to give an easy 5 yards to the Tigers. Now it's going to be first and only 5 yards needed, probably, Joey, from about the 37-yard line of the Tigers.
That left end, old Gunnar Morse, he was ready to go gunning, right? He was ready to pounce, but just a little mental error there. Free 5 yards for the Tigers.
Tigers and the Wildcat handing a direct snap to Bradford. Bradford finding a hole on the right side. A flag comes in. That could be a possible hold, which hopefully will go to Lakers' way.
Evander Bradford, we're going to call his name early and often tonight. He's that big bruising running back, like Ed stated. 6 foot something, 238 something. Big kid with ability.
Bradford's out. Now Richardson. Eric Richardson, the senior, 6 foot, 190 pounds, is back in at tailback. Big hold right there behind the line of scrimmage. Really cost the Tigers severely, Joey. They were, remember, at a 1st and 5 from the 37. Now they're all the way back to their own 23.5-yard line. First down and about 20. Wildcat snap. Richardson popping it outside, looking to find that angle. Got wrapped up. Great open field play, Joey. Lakers number 31, the junior Reese Waters, the corner, sealed it and did not let Richardson out.
Yeah, Richardson, he relies on getting to that edge, and once you get to the edge, you can turn it upfield and turn on your jets, use that speed to get past the defenders. Reese did an excellent job beating him to the punch, beating him to the corner, and making him stop his momentum. Tackle for no gain. Excellent job, Reese.
Reese, big play right there for the Lakers. 2nd and long, about 2nd and 17. Shotgun this time for Vernon. Rolling to the near side, under pressure from Starks. Stepping up, trying to make a play. Klein, and he did, Joey. Only a 4-yard scramble gain. Klein coming up big for the Lakers.
Excellent job there. Excellent job by the defensive backfield, too. Kind of bending, not breaking, right? And just Klein did a nice job just kind of keeping in coverage until the quarterback made his decision. He was actually looking for number 11, Jonathan Hedrick, the wide receiver. The Lakers didn't allow it to happen. Big 3rd down situation now for the Lakers defense, who did an excellent job in 3rd down situations last week.
Looking to throw here. Hard count from Vernon. 2nd time the quarterback has got a Laker to jump, Joey.
Unusual of Garrett Stark, usually very mentally sound there, just a little anxious. Lakers defense, I think they're just a little vamped up. They're a little, that's just adrenaline flowing right now. They want to get after these guys.
Junior quarterback for Waynesville in shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side on 3rd and 6. Rolling to the far side. Looking downfield across the middle. Bam! What a hit right there. Cam Durnan. That was a little jackhammer. No, that might have been Wiley Powers.
I think that was Wiley Powers, 22, dropping back from the middle linebacker position for the first Andy's Frozen Custard jackhammer hit nomination of the game. Excellent job by Wiley, the junior. Just laying the wood there, forcing that ball to come out. 4th down situation here for the Tigers. They look to line up as if they're going for it.
Set up in the pistol. Now they're rotating again here. Dropping back is now Eric Richardson. And a pooch punt, like Joey said. Cam Durnan back to receive around his 24. A man on him, skimming him out of there. Joey's down the sideline at the 40 and over midfield. Oh, baby, down to the 37 of Waynesville. Cam Durnan with a return.
What an excellent return. We thought there was a late hanky on the field there near the 50-yard line. We'll see what that call is. Hopefully it's not against the Lakers to nullify a fantastic individual effort by Cam Durnan, who basically shed the first 2 tacklers, got to the edge, turned it upfield. Huge gain, and they're going to call a holding on the Camdenton Lakers special teams unit. That is a frustrating call. That's going to nullify a huge punt return, but still pretty good field position here. Lakers will set up shop now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. What a play there by Cam.
Unbelievable. I didn't think he was going to get a yard or two on the return, and then he showed us why he's Mr. Durnan. Ball on the 44-yard line of the Lakers. 9:47 go. 0-0 is your score, Lakers. Got out of there with the defense. Not allowing any points to this high-scoring Waynesville Tigers. Quickly in the flat. Durnan again gets the pass. Making another guy miss. Down for about an 8-yard catch and receive.
I know Jeff Shore likes to keep me honest. Hey, fella, it's only week 1, week 2 now, but Cam Durnan, I believe, plays better than his stats. We all know he's got amazing stats, but I think he plays better than his stats because he does all those little things right that goes unrecognized.
Now Bear Shore quickly line takes the snap right up the middle. Quarterback dive play for a first down and gain 5. We saw Bear Shore do that all last week.
Jeff Shore is okay with his son, his quarterback, junior quarterback Bear Shore, running with the football because he's going to take what the defense gives to him.
That's a Pacific Pools first down for the Lakers. 1st and 10 now from the 43 of the Tigers. Shore looking to throw under pressure. Nice move. Running the far side. Now putting his head down, getting hit behind the line of scrimmage. Great open field tackle from the secondary. Shore with a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, excellent play there. If it's not for 21, Mason Perez, the Waynesville Tiger outside linebacker, making that play. That play turns into a bigger play.
Second now on about 16 around the 49 of the Tigers. Quickly across the middle. Mr. Hewlett coming up with a reception, getting back that first down marker and a little more, about 7-8 yards on that reception.
Nice hands there by Hayes Hewlett. That was kind of a poorly thrown football. Came out of his hand a little bit wobbly. Hayes went up, got it, focused, makes the catch, keeps the play alive.
3rd and 8. Shore takes a snap. Looking around, looking to run. Now jetting out to the outside. A lot of white jerseys. What a cutback from Bear. Diving for it. He got the first down, Joey, and more.
Again, holy cow, this kid impresses week in, week out. Again, he knew that he didn't have the wheels to get it to the outside, so he had to turn. He had to use his body, his big body, to force it up the field and get the first down. Fantastic decision.
Big heads-up play from the junior quarterback, 6'3", 200-pounder Bear Shore. Taking the Lakers to the line, trips to his right, deuces to his left. Shore in the shotgun, under pressure, staying in the pressure, now rolling out, avoiding it, trying to get to the sideline. Just shy of that first down marker, loss of 2.
Excellent pursuit there by that defensive front for the Waynesville Tigers, getting in Bear's face to kind of disrupt his mindset, his thoughts there, forced him to tuck the ball away and run. Again, Bear did a great job sensing pressure and getting out of the pocket.
2nd and 12 now. Shore, same setup. Looking in the flat. Cam Durnan, we've seen this pass before. Man, and just spun out of the tackle from the outside linebacker Perez, Joey, and then just lost his footing.
Yeah, he really did. If he doesn't lose his footing there, that's at least a 9-yard, 10-yard gain.
2 of 2 to Durnan so far for Shore. Shore 3 of 3 so far in completions. Javari Stewart in the flat, has a blocker in front of him. Javari Stewart, what a great play, Joey, coming out of nowhere from the secondary.
Is that 25?
I believe it was 25.
Josh Bass.
Yep, Bass on the tackle.
That's how you play linebacker right there, Bass.
4th and 5, Shore going to the line quickly. Now looking over to the sidelines for another call. Lakers looking to throw in the flat. Javari Stewart again. This time made the man miss. First down and more. Up on his feet. Break it down. He's going all the way. Javari Stewart coming up big with a 26-yard catch and then run it in the hard way, Lakers style.
How do you like it, Laker fans? How do you like it? Javari Stewart made the catch. We thought he was either going to be run out of bounds or tackled on the spot. Makes a little spin move, does his little dance, turns it upfield, touchdown. Nice call, Ed Schmidt. The Laker fans are happy. 6-0. The Lakers out in front here. First quarter, 6:41 to go. The Durnan brothers in for the extra point. I believe that's number 11. That's not Cade. I don't have an 11 on my roster. Last week it was Cade Durnan holding with Cam Durnan kicking. Perhaps that is the Durnan brothers as they await the snap. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is right down central. The Lakers, impressive drive, impressive touchdown by Javari Stewart. The Durnan boys take care of the rest. 7-0, folks. Be happy tonight. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey in Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouthwatering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey, located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
This is Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again to everybody to a joyful Bob Shore Stadium here at the JOD. Ed Schmidt with the drive summary, brought to you by
Malted Monkey on the Strip. Go have some fun with all their rides, incredible shakes and food. Malted Monkey, 10 plays, Joey. 56 yards, ate up 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Finished off with a Javari Stewart screen in the flat. Schiffelbein was out in front with the lead block, but man, Stewart took on 3 different Tigers and said, "How you doing, folks?" 26 yards later, breaking tackles and scampering in to give us our lead tonight. At 7-0, 6:41 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, we've seen glimpses of that athleticism last year. We've seen the speed. We've seen the ability.
The strength.
The strength. I mean, it just seems like he's grown over the course of the year. He's got a little bit better, bigger hops to him. Seems like he's got better field awareness.
And the best part, he's just a junior.
Yeah.
I love it. Lakers loving it right now, coming out on the field with their special teams coverage. Cam Durnan getting ready to kick it off here. We're going to send it down to the field, down to the sideline. Reporters brought to you by HMI Fireplace. No one warms you better than Daniel Edson.
Whoa.
Hey, guys, what a great drive. Amazing play by Javari. That's who I really feel like we need to see an emergence of is Javari Stewart, and he has the ability to do it just week in, week out. We need him to. Exactly what we needed. That was a fantastic drive. Now let's get another stop, gentlemen. Back up to you guys.
Cam Durnan with the boot to the corner. In and out of the back of the end zone. Touchback for Cam. Magic leg Durnan, boy.
Well, I mean, that's why I say that he's better. He plays better than the stats because he doesn't get a stat for that, right? That's a touchback. That's putting the Waynesville Tiger offense out at the 20-yard line. It's just I don't ever remember seeing a Camden Laker that does everything that this guy does.
Well, you know it, and you look at the Lakers right now. You have to be fired up after the big victory last week and then returning to a lead right here in the first quarter with their first opportunity on offense. It's been super impressive so far from the Lakers. Let's see if they keep it going here with their second defensive stance coming up. Tigers in Wildcat. Richardson set up in the pistol. Now he's running on an option play to the far side. Lead blockers trying to cut back Laker. Good pursuit angle. Getting up there, making the initial hit. Getting off the feet of the player was that Mr. Bentley, Daniel Edson. Nope, I think I lost Daniel, but that was Cale Bentley on the tackle. Richardson back up to run after gaining 4 yards on the play. Now Vernon at quarterback. He's in pistol, looking to throw here on second and short. Thrown in a flat, overthrown his receiver, Thomas Plummer, Joey.
Yeah, and the Lakers set up, they want these guys to throw, right? I believe our corners can play man-to-man to allow our 9 other defensive players to go in attack mode, right? Cover, it's like the wild card, right? And so we've got 2 excellent corners. I think we're going to fare very well if they go into pass formation tonight.
Back into the Wildcat format, the big back in there, number 28, Evander, 255-pound tailback. Getting the ball, looking to find some running room to right. He's bouncing outside, got it, that big body moving forward. It's going to be close to a first down, Daniel, but how big is number 28, Evander Bradford?
Well, these are one of those very few times that I think the statistics on what they say for his height and weight are correct. He is every bit of 6'2", 255 pounds, and very elusive as well. They are bringing a lot of different looks, a lot of wildcat, a lot of misdirection. So defensively, we're doing a pretty good job as far as maintaining them. Just can't give up any big plays at all.
Good hand right there, Daniel. You saw that from, I believe that was number 63, Dakota Davis getting a hand there, tripping up Bradford before he got going. Joey Bradford got in there. Daniel must didn't hear me there, but great job bringing up 2nd and long now here for the Tigers. Lakers looking to attack here again against the Wildcat. Up the middle, Gunnar Morris there. Wiley Powers hit that hole pretty hard. Short gain of about 3 yards there from the Lakers. Lakers looking at a 3rd and 5, Daniel. They've done a good job trying to contain this Wildcat so far. Big 3rd and 5 from about the 36-yard line, 35 and a half. Pistol formation. Vernon in at quarterback, number 6, passing in the flat. Has a blocker there, no hold. Lakers close quickly. Dumont there, along with Klein. Not enough for a first down. Going to bring up 4th and short, Joe.
Wiley Powers, too, coming down the line there with Klein to not allow the first down. In fact, 2.5 yards, perhaps 3 yards short of it. The Waynesville Tigers are going to line up as if they're going to go for it. This would be a huge defensive play if we can get a stop here.
Bradford in at the Wildcat, looking for that hard count again on a 4th and 2. See if they go for it or take a timeout. They're setting up different side. Look for that handoff. Bradford up the middle, trying to plow forward. It is going to be enough for a first down.
Oh, that's going to be a generous spot. His knee went down right at the 40. He must have extended his arm across the first down marker there, which, in fact, that's where they're going to mark it. Tough break there for the Lakers. I thought we might have had them stop short of the first down. First down keeps the drive alive for the Tigers.
Waynesville looking at 1st and 10 now from the 41-yard line. Lakers seeing total misdirection in the backfield constantly. Now the quarterback, the junior Devin Vernon, back in there in shotgun. Smith set up to his right. In motion, number 30, Richardson. Oh, what a hit from Stark, baby. How you doing?
How about that? Nice anticipation. Wiley Powers comes up on the bottom of that pile, too. He's holding his right hand. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He's in pain right now. May asked to come off the field. He's a tough guy. He's going to stay on for this play. Keep an eye on Wiley Powers.
Big play, tackle for a loss from Stark, bringing up 2nd and 12 now. 2-yard tackle for a loss on that play, Joey. Impressive there from the right tackle. Vernon in pistol. Looking to hand off up the middle. Another tailback in there. Number 32, Aussie. Picked up only about a yard or two. Going to bring up 3rd and 10, Joe.
Guess who was on the bottom of that play? Wiley Powers, as he's going to come out right now. Hopefully he's okay. He was grimacing pretty badly there. He made that play on number 32, Tua Aussie. Like you said, another big 3rd down situation here for the Purple Haze defense.
Lakers watching the subs coming in and out. Man-to-man coverage. Schiffelbein over here on the near side. Far side, Waters. Lakers looking like blitzing with Dumont up the middle. Cale Bentley now backing off from the coverage. So are the Lakers looking to throw Vernon across the middle in the flat. Man, what a hit there, Mr. Waters! Reese Waters.
Perfectly executed hit there. That was a legal football hit. That's how you hit, folks. Hit them high, hit them hard. Down with the shoulder pad. Not helmet to helmet. Textbook tackle there. Break up by Reese Waters.
Reese Waters on that play, bringing up 4th now and about 9.5. See if they'll punt. They're not right now. Set up with the quarterback now moving around. Here comes the punter, Eric Richardson, the senior. Little pooch punt. Cam Durner going to the far side. It will go out of bounds around the 20. Oh, man, they're giving a favorable mark for Waynesville at the 22. Coaches are like, it needs to be backed up around the 28. It went out of bounds.
I was going to say the 30-yard line. That's where the flight of the ball seemed to appear to fly out of bounds. Of course, they're kicking away from 13, Cam Durnan, Mr. Electric, who could field that thing at the 20 and go 80 yards the other way in a blink of an eye. So the Tigers playing field position there. And the Lakers will set up shop at the 21.5-yard line, 1st and 10. Bear Shore trots his Purple Tide offense out onto the field. Impressive defensive performance so far as well.
Yeah, Lakers gave up a couple first downs, but were able to shut the door against the Tigers again. Bear Shore at the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 from the 22 of the Lakers. 1:53 to go, up by 7 here in the first quarter. Shore got the snap. No pressure down the field. He has Hewlett. One got to be. What a cutback. He could go all the way. 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Hayes Hewlett. Touchdown, Lakers. 78 yards later, Mr. Hewlett said goodbye.
Somewhere tonight in Camden Nation, his daddy, Ryan Hewlett, is proud. A proud papa. What a display of explosion, the speed. As soon as he caught it, made a nice cut back to the middle of the field, and then just turned on his jets. And see you later, touchdown, number 8, the junior, Hayes Hewlett. Wow, what a play.
His second reception, by the way, Bear Shore perfect, unofficially 6 of 6. Back-to-back touchdowns for Bear Shore, Javari, Stewart, and Hayes Hewlett. 13-0's your score, 1:12 to go. The Durnan brothers on for the extra point attempt. Cam, the kicker, has completed one already and has a touchback. Here's the snap. The kick is up. And it's officially good. Lakers up 14-0, 1:12 to go. You listen to Lakers football on the home of it, Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
Have you ever imagined the scope of your talents and what it would be like to grow your potential? Lake Fine Art Academy and Galleria is the only original fine art gallery at the lake and provides art lessons, drawing classes, and also painting classes for both beginners and advanced. Lake Fine Art works in fine-tuning your drawing and painting skills in many different mediums. Sign up for classes by going to lakefineart.com or stop by 5513 Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Learn, experience, and create your own work of art at Lake Fine Art Academy and Galleria.
You're listening to Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again, everybody, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Your Wicked Willies touchdown play, a real simple one. Head Schmidt, Bear Shore drops back, finds his boy, number 8, Hayes Hewlett, the junior. Hayes actually had to come back for the ball, make the reception, do a couple football moves, and then turn on his speed. Touchdown, 78 yards, just 29 seconds off the clock. What a play.
Sponsored by Wicked Willies. All touchdowns brought to you by Wicked Willies. Want to give a shout-out to some fans out there listening. The Sheehan family from Osage Beach, big Laker fans. Cam Durnan with the kick. This time a nice boot all the way down to about the 10-yard line. Fielding it here in the flat for the Tigers. Oh, what an open field tackle, Joey. Who came down the field like that? Was that Dumont again?
The sophomore.
Kids everywhere, but it was fielded by number 8, Teagle, Joey, and the Lakers shut the door.
Yeah, special teams defense, Sam Dumont just not biting on anything as he made his cut to go outside. Sam went with him and made the open field tackle. Excellent play. Speaking of the Sheehans, I like Sue better than the other fella, don't you?
Yes, I don't disagree there. What I really like to see another Lakers defensive stand up 14-0 here in the first quarter, brought to you by Oak Star Bank. Want to thank our title sponsor, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. You know it, Ryan Hewlett, Hayes Hewlett. Proud daddy after that 78-yard dash down the sideline. Lakers looking to seal it up here with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball at the 19-yard line of Waynesville. Out there, we haven't seen him yet. The sophomore quarterback, Joey, number 4, Bishop Goodwin now in at quarterback. Set up to his right, Richardson. 3 receivers. Bad snap juggled by Goodwin. Goodwin running with it. Lakers closing the gap. No gain.
Dakota Davis just running down the line and making that play. Not giving up on it. What a nice play there. A little bobbled snap there by Bishop Godwin. The rotating quarterback. These guys like to run a 2-quarterback system. Sometimes they'll sneak in Bradford and Richardson to line up in the Wildcat as well.
2nd and 10 coming up from the 19. See Bishop Goodwin in there, still a shotgun in the pistol formation. Set up to his left, Richardson. Two receivers in the near side, handing off to Richardson. No, passing in the flat, just a little ahead of his receiver, Daniel. There, that was incomplete there from Bishop.
Yeah, just like we talked about, this is exactly what we want them to do, is to think that they need to pass the ball. It is definitely the weakness of their game, and defensively we are clogging the middle and taking away that big play. As long as we stay consistent with that and offense is rolling, this could be a big, good scoring night for the Camdenton Lakers offense. Back to you guys.
Bishop in shotgun. This time the big back Bradford set up to his right. Two receivers flanked either side, handing off to Bradford. Up the middle. The Lakers weren't fooled. I'm talking that was purple haze, Daniel, all through your brain right there. The Lakers defense all over the place, and a late flag coming out.
That'll be an unsportsmanlike on number 28, personal foul. Got up and threw the football across the field and was not too happy with any extracurricular that could possibly have been going on.
28, Evander Bradford losing his cool a little bit, which is notoriously a history from the Waynesville Tigers. They typically don't keep it all together, and we get a lot of penalties as the game progresses if they start kind of losing it mentally.
Officials out there talking it over, but it should be half the distance from the goal line. Happened after the play. Daniel, you look up here at the crowd tonight. The energy is here. The crowd's here. And guess what? Your Lakers are showing up playing ball.
Yeah, this is a great start for the crowd that we do have here. Hopefully not too many over at the amphitheater watching Brantley Gilbert. But, hey, we'll take whatever we can get here in Laker Nation. But, no, the energy is good. Not as electrifying as it should be. Always want more. Always room for improvement. Talking about a 4th down and about 20 here. So this is good field position here for the Lakers.
See what happens here, but it looks like Richardson's going to drop back again here for a punt. Right around the 1 yard line, he's standing looking from the snap from their own 10. Whistles blow.
End of the first quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Oakstar Bank and brought to you by the Lakers defense and offense. Up 14-0 against visiting Waynesville Tigers here from Camden, Missouri. You're listening to watching on MoSportsZone.com or Facebook. Check out Camden Lakers football on LCTC TV, or keep it here on the dial on Mix 92.7. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second quarter.
Shut the door.
Mom!
What? Were you born in a barn? Boy, wait until they have their own bills to pay or get bit by all the bugs they just let in the door.
You know you don't have to open a door to let bugs in and climate-controlled air out. Bugs will find a way out of the weather and into your home through an opening you'll never see. Call AB Pest and Insulation for a free home inspection. AB Pest. Call 964-1100.
It's Friday night, so it must be time for Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
Daniel, when you're out on the field tonight, the heat is up here in the booth, but it looks like it's starting to cool off on the field. What's the energy like in the field like tonight?
It feels amazing. And you talk about a perfect night for Camdenton Laker football. This is it. It's a little bit humid, that's it. But other than that, this is ideal conditions. Not too cool, not too hot. Got a little bit of a breeze, so every once in a while you get a nice little cool down. But no, this is perfect weather. I tell you that, Ed Schmidt.
Real quick, Daniel Edson, I noticed Wiley Powers coming up a little bit gimpy with his right arm, right shoulder. Can you give us a quick update on your boy, 22, Wiley Powers?
He's fine. I told him to suck it up. He said he got stepped on a couple times. That's it. He's good. He's got 2 hands.
All right, fantastic. Well, we knew Wiley Powers is tough. We know that he's tough, and guess what? He's back in the lineup. I guess he followed his cousin's orders there.
4th down and 20 from the 10. Richardson barely got the kick off. What a return here from Durnan at the 40, at the 30. Getting a little more running room, making another guy miss. Breaking it down the sideline inside the 20 of the Tigers, Joey. Cam Durnan with a 21-yard return.
I was just going to say, it's been a hot minute since we've seen a punt return for a touchdown. I got to go back a couple, 3 or 4 years, Ed Schmidt, so I got to believe 13 is going to provide us one. Maybe not tonight, but sometime in the near future. What a nice little return there by 13, Cam Durnan, the junior.
11:47 to go. Great field position for the Lakers here to start their first drive of the second quarter. They're all the way down into the Dog Days red zone right at the 20-yard line of West Plains. Bear Shore in shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Looking over the middle. Making his reach. He has to read down in the end zone. It's Hewlett again. Hey, Hewlett. Back-to-back touchdown. Triple 3 touchdowns in a row. From 3 in a row, Joey.
How about that? Hayes Hewlett. Let's go ahead and call him an early candidate for the Andy's Frozen Custard Player of the Game nomination. Running the seam pattern in between the hash marks there. Nice little route there. Nice job by Bear Shore. Finding him right away, too, leading him with a perfect pass. Perfect route there by Hayes. Nice catch, touchdown. Wow, the Lakers just like that, 20-0 as we start the second quarter. Durnan brothers in for the hold and the place kick as we await the snap from our center. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick, they're going to call it good as well. 21-0, folks. What a fantastic early performance here by the Laker Purple Tide offense. You're listening to a good one here tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. Your Lakers up 21-0. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
There's only one place to catch all the best action in sports, Wicked Willie Sports Grill. You won't miss a minute of sports action with 31 HD TVs and 3 HD projection screens. Voted best sports bar and best bar food at the lake. Try the Wicked Fundito Dip or the award-winning Wicked Wings. And don't miss Wicked Wednesdays. Exit Case Road from Highway 54 and turn towards the Parkway. Come for the atmosphere and stay for the food. Wicked Willie's Sports Grill. So much more than just the best place to watch sports.
Friday Night Football with the Camdenton Lakers and today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, folks. The adrenaline is flowing tonight from the Camden Football Lakers, particularly Bear Shore to Hayes Hewlett. That connection is going quite well. Bear Shore, just a real quick story on him. Here's a kid who grew up here, right? His granddad, Bob Shore, who the stadium is named after, Hall of Famer Jeff Shore's back-to-back state champion quarterback, and now here he is, the Camdenton Lakers starting quarterback Ed Schmidt, and making the most of his opportunities tonight.
Well, Bear Shore, Hayes Hewlett, Javari Stewart, we're seeing people all kinds. It's just not one-dimensional. This is a Lakers team, Joey,
right,
and they're getting it done. 3 touchdowns in a row for Bear Shore, Joey. He is perfect tonight, 7 of 7 so far. Huge game for the junior quarterback and for the other juniors, Javari Stewart and Hayes Hewlett. Here's the kickoff. Cam Durnan booting it down, bouncing around the 8. Oh, it went out of bounds. There will be a flag on that play. But real quick, a big update. Lebanon, one of the big powerhouses.
That's ranked number 9 in Class 5.
A little score update.
What you got there, Ed?
I got Kickapoochie's up 10-7 on Lebanon Yellow Jackets right now from Mr. Coach Birch.
Kickapoo, a young team, but a good team in their own right.
That Dog Days red zone led to a 20-yard touchdown. Joey only ate up 7 seconds on that play clock. Back-to-back touchdowns from Hayes Hewlett, showing that he's running the perfect route and making the big play for the Lakers.
Unofficially, how many yards does Hayes Hewlett have? I know he's got 2 touchdowns.
Hayes Hewlett has 108 yards on 116 yards. Nope, 108 yards so far, Joey, on 3 receptions and 2 touchdowns.
Good fantasy numbers, I'll tell you that.
11:40 to go, ball on the 35. Pitch play out here to the screen to number 8, Teagle for Waynesville.
Just a quick release there just to get the ball out, get it in the hands of Teagle, the wide receiver. The Lakers defense doing a great job swarming tonight. That's a quick 3-yard pickup, but I think it's more about the confidence rather than kind of playing on your heels and backpedaling. They got to get something going and start moving forward. Lakers defense, just keep the hammer down.
Well, the hammer's been thrown down on offense and defense. Waynesville looking at a 2nd and 7 from about their 38-yard line. Little misdirection in the backfield. Number 18 getting the handoff. Thomas Plummer there, Daniel, picking up a couple yards, going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Didn't quite get Daniel
maybe
there.
Daniel didn't hear me there, but Joey, 3rd and 5 coming up for the Tigers here after the Plummer run. Gained about 3 yards on that play.
Another big 3rd down situation here for the Lakers defense. 3rd and 5 to be exact.
Vernon in at shotgun. Richardson set up to his right. Bunchfield looking at a tunnel screen over here. Lakers weren't fooled. They're going to lose 5 yards on the play. Bringing up 4th down and 10. Getting off the bottom of that pile, Joey, was number 36 for the Lakers, Dallas Downey.
Dallas Downey, he's
I thought it was Dallas Downey. Was that number 31, Waters?
Reese was out there on the edge, yeah, but it's good to see number 36, Dallas Downey, be able to be out there and play exceptionally well. He had a knee injury last year, kind of banged him up a little bit, but hey, another 3 and out for the Lakers defense. Hopefully get another return here from Mr. All-Purpose Cam Durnan.
Big boot there. Durnan has a shot to return this at his 27, over to 35, going up the sideline. Ran out of running room, Joey. Went out about the 38, Daniel, on that play.
84 there for the Waynesville Tigers. Kind of splitting the wedge there and using his speed to kind of force Cam Durnan force his play there as he turned right and forced him out of bounds there for a minimal gain.
He must have stepped out of bounds early. Only a gain of about 9 yards on that return from Durnan. I thought we had him closer to midfield. It's going to be first down for the Lakers from their 39-yard line. 9:44 to go. Bear Shore shotgun in the flat. Durnan. What a pursuit angle from Waynesville. Made that guy miss, Joey. I thought he was going to get laid out by number 10. I believe that is Smith on the play, Joey. Almost laid him out, but what a turn and a spin move there from Cam.
A little spinorama there from Cam. He caught the ball 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage there, so he was fortunate enough to get the 2 yards that he did.
Bear Shore and shotgun, thrown again under pressure. This time rolling in near side. Still under pressure. Going down backwards hard. Nowhere to go. The scramble on that one for Bear Shore.
Evan Stubblefield there, the right outside linebacker, just kind of pursuing Bear hard. So he's kind of proud of himself there. Big play there for the Waynesville Tiger defense. Probably their best play offensively and defensively all night. 3rd and a long 16 now for Bear Shore.
Sack of 8 yards. Bear Shore in the pocket, stepping up now, running, putting his head down, breaking some tackles, getting back past the line of scrimmage to about the 40. That's Bear Shore's 5th scramble. He's only had one true running play so far, Joey.
Right at the 40, so it's going to be 4th and 9. You got to believe Cam will line up to do a little quick pooch punt here.
Cam in at quarterback, trying to get that hard count.
Almost got him.
4th down and 9, like Joey said. 8:18 to go. Timeout called here by Jeff Shore. Timeout's brought to you by
the Ed Schmidt team, your favorite laketeam.com. Call Ed Schmidt and his professional team. Diane, Lonnie, James, Gale, of course, Tammy Cannon, my favorite real estate agent. No offense, Ed. Call them or look them up online, favoritelaketeam.com. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
The place to be for great food and family fun is Dog Days. Get to Dog Days for a variety of delicious menu options, 2 lakefront pools, and great live entertainment. Grab a table on the shaded deck and order up a chef's signature burger or go for a fresh beach bowl. Then head poolside and kick back on the in-water lounge chairs while you enjoy the incredible lake view and great live music. Dog Days is located in the heart of Osage Beach, just west of the Grand Glaze Bridge or the 19-mile marker by water, and open daily at 11. See you at the Dog.
It's a football Friday night at your home for the Camdenton Lakers. Today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again, everybody, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Your Camdenton Lakers up comfortably, 21-0 on 3 sensational touchdown plays. 8:16 to go before halftime. The Lakers offense face a 4th and 9, ball at their own 40. Got to anticipate a punt here, Ed.
Chain gain around the 40-yard line, brought to you by Blue Line Painting and Renovation. Give Tony Cannon a call, 573-836-1400. Cam Durnan with the pooch punt, first punt of the night, and what a punt inside the 15. Now taking a slow Lakers bounce down around the 13-yard line, pinning them deep.
I'm just overly impressed with the ability of this young man, 13, Cam Durnan, and what he does on this football field.
Beautiful punt there from Durnan of about 38, 40 yards. Lakers up 21-0 here with 8:05 to go. Tigers slow to get out on the field. The Lakers defense is chomping at the bit right now, Daniel. You have to be impressed with Camdenton's punt right there, being a former kicker. Yeah, maybe we're having technical difficulties. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their 13-yard line. Vernon hands off to the big back. Bradford going up the middle. Got those big legs moving, and man, you got to take a few to bring him down. Gain of about 4 or 5, Joey.
Well, just imagine if Derrick Henry is rushing at you, right? There's a little bit of a fear factor with a fella that big and that bruising and that punishing style of running, right?
Right.
And so you got to hit him low, and a lot of times you got to rely on your teammates to help you bring him down.
Now ball around the 18.5-yard line of the Tigers. Pistol formation for Vernon. Fake handoff. Now looking down the field, stepping up. He's going to run 2 Lakers there. Dumont just missed them. Big first down run there from the quarterback, Vernon Daniel. Impressive run, just making something out of nothing.
Yeah, that's what we talked about in the pregame. What Waynesville is definitely able to do and capable to do is make big plays. That right there is quarterback all the way. He was looking to throw 100%. Just ended up breaking loose, eluding the couple tackles and making it downfield. Back to the big boy here.
One of the big plays, handing off to Bradford. Same dive play we saw before. You want to get those legs moving, Joey, and he just plowed through 3 yards of Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers line up in that 3-4. They got 4 linebackers 5 yards deep, right? And so by the time those guys read and react to the play, Bradford is kind of starting his momentum, right? And so great gang tackling there.
Bradford picked up about 3 yards, going to bring up second and a short 7, about 6.5 yards. Same formation, same setup. 2 receivers at either side. High snap on Vernon. Vernon's scrambling. Under pressure in the backfield. He's not getting back to the line. Lakers with a sack there on the bad snap.
Looks like Dakota Davis on one side, and who popped up there? 22. None other than Wiley Powers. Credit Powers with the sack, I got to believe, or maybe a shared sack with Dakota.
Daniel, did you see who got a hand in on that sack or not? I think it was Dakota and Wiley Powers possibly, Daniel.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. I do like the play of Wiley Powers taking on the 255-pound running back, though.
Powers not afraid of a little contact. 3rd and 7 for sure coming up here. Maybe 3rd and 8. Thrown here in the flat. Has a receiver out of bounds. Incomplete. He is incomplete. He is out of bounds. Great play from Waters. I'm telling you what, Daniel, this Waters kid, you see him every day. This junior is playing out of his mind in this corner.
He has taken to football and absolutely made it exactly what he wants it. He goes to camps. He does individual stuff all the time. The kid is just absolutely disciplined. He is exactly what you want on a football team all the time. That was a great catch by the receiver, but he made sure that he drove him out of bounds before he was able to land. That's what caused it to be incomplete.
Super impressive. Now they're moving to Richardson into that punting formation. It looks like Tigers were shorter player. 5 seconds left to go on the play clock. Durnan back to receive. Oh, got it off. Flag coming. Wiley Powers. This will be a first down here of roughing the kicker, I believe, Joey. I don't think this is a family eye care close call.
Well, it all depends on if they call that roughing the kicker or running into the kicker. Obviously, running into the kicker is a 5-yard variety, which would still mean 4th and 3. It appears they're going to consult there at the 32-yard line. Let's see what both of these referees conclude.
Maybe Daniel had a good angle on it.
There.
Yeah, I think it's a 15-yard variety. Daniel, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, should have never complimented Wiley. He just took out the punter completely. Going after the ball, obviously super close to it. Might have got a hand on it, but also took out the punter, which in every state is illegal.
Personal foul, 15-yard nature. Joey and I were hoping for less. Now, great field position for the Tigers at midfield. They've been here before, and the Lakers have had the answer. Let's see what happens here on their 48-yard line, trailing by 3 touchdowns right now. Waynesville is 21-0 with 5:39 to go. I want to thank our first half sponsor, Oak Star Bank. First down in motion. Ponder Handoff up the middle. I believe Richardson had nowhere to run, barely got back to the line of scrimmage, Joe.
Credit Gunnar Morris on that left end position, running down the line, forcing that running back to kind of cut it back into where Wiley Powers was right there to gobble him up and bring him down for a no gain.
Wiley Powers in on almost every play, good or bad tonight. 2nd and 10 now from the Tigers' 48-yard line. No gain on that last play. 3 receivers, Joey, are split over here to the near side for the junior quarterback, number 6, Devin Vernon. Richardson set up behind him, the lone tailback. Handoff up the middle. Richardson finding that running room. Now he can break it. He can go. Number 43, Parkman, stopped it. What a shoestring tackle from the anchor, the junior, Jaden Parkman.
Excellent job there. Otherwise, he's gone for 6 points. Parkman.
That's what we were talking about, guys. The big plays is what they're going to live and die from. Even when it's 3rd and 9, they're just handing the ball off on the easy zone play. They have the capability. So containing that, then this game will most definitely be dominated by us.
Yeah, Joey, you look at their athleticism, and we see it there. We know Richardson has that ability to read well and bounce around. First down now inside the Lakers 30. Handoff up the middle this time. Finding some more running room was Richardson. Good gain, getting a little confidence now. The Tigers offense, gain of 6 on that play.
Eric Richardson, he is that Wildcat-style running back, right? So whenever they run the Wildcat, it typically goes, it's a direct snap to 30 there. He gets his opportunities. Nice little gain there, as you said.
Richardson coming out, and guess who's coming in? 28 of Vander Bradford, 255-pound tailback. Set up to the right of the quarterback, Vernon in shotgun. In motion, Plummer. Lakers jump again. 3rd time tonight on the hard count. It's going to be close to a first down there, Daniel. I think it's hard to see up here, but it looks like they got the first down. There goes the chain gang moving.
Yeah, we've given them more first downs just by offsides than they've actually earned. So it comes back to being disciplined. This is can't give away silly yards.
It's one thing Jeff Shore told us, Joey, in the preseason. Don't like these long drives. Almost 5 minutes so far for the Tigers. The big kid out there, Bradford, won't go down. Finally goes down. 6 purple jerseys later.
Swarm of Lakers there to bring him down. He's a tough guy to bring down. 3:30 to go before halftime. Lakers trying to hold on to the shutout in the first half, which they almost did last week, if you remember, Ed. They gave up that last-second field goal. Otherwise, they would have pitched a shutout in the first half last week. Looking to do the same here.
Waynesville inside the Dog Days red zone inside the 20 here. Lakers want to have another answer. No gain on that last play. Speed Demon Richardson back in there behind the quarterback, Vernon. Oh, a little option play. Pitching to Richardson. Richardson made the first guy miss, made the second, made the third. 4th guy got there. 3 guys bring him down. Somehow he made something out of nothing there, Daniel, and picked up about 3 or 4 yards on that 2nd down run.
Yep, 30, Eric Richardson. Again, he's that versatile running back. He can come out of the backfield as well to make receptions there, but they really lean on him to run the football and make plays like he just did. The Lakers missed 6 would-be tacklers and got himself a nice little gain, at least a 3rd and a manageable 6, call it 7 now, to keep this drive alive and moving.
Quickly in, but I don't think enough with 4 seconds on the play clock. It is, and Coach takes a timeout for Waynesville. We'll take it with you, Joey. Timeout's brought to you by?
Timeout's brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at favoritelake.team.com for all your real estate, commercial, residential needs. Please call that team. You can find them on your phone or on the web. favoritelake.team.com. We'll take a quick break. 2:16 to go before halftime. Lakers up 21-0. We'll be back. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7.
When you're building outdoor, you want lumber that will stand up to our Midwest weather. That's why builders and consumers alike insist on Yellowwood brand products. Yellowwood's lighter, more natural appearance makes provides protection from rot, fungal decay, and Porter's Building Centers is the Lake area's only distributor for Yellowwood brand products. Remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Porter's Building Centers in Lori. Porter's, we're here to help.
Your new home for Camdenton Lakers football is Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, folks. Heck of a football game tonight, especially if you're a Camdenton Laker fan. All things going very well for the Lakers offense and defensively as well. Lakers up 21-0. The Waynesville Tigers will trot onto the field facing a 3rd and 7. Ball on the Lakers. They're inside the red zone. They're on the Laker 15, so the Laker defense is going to have to tighten the screws here a little bit and keep these Tigers from putting points on the board.
Lakers defense looking at a 3rd and 7 long. Pistol formation, the big bat, Bradford's there. Fake handoff, looking for it in the end zone. Behind him, out of bounds, incomplete. 4th down coming up, Joey.
Nice job there by Reese Waters, 31, man-on-man coverage. I talked about it earlier tonight. We want these guys to throw. I feel like we've got a couple of shut-down corners in Stewart and Waters on both sides, and then our safeties respectively with Parkman and, of course, Cam Durnan.
Daniel, what do you think they're going to do here on 4th down and 7? It looks like they might be going for it here, trailing by 3 touchdowns. Shotgun again for the quarterback. Looking to scramble. Going for it here on 4th and 7. Around the 20. Getting hit as he throws. Is it going to be caught? No. Out of bounds. Incomplete. No flags on the play. Lakers ball, Joey.
Well, that's what we had to avoid there. A flag for a late hit and then a miraculous corner of the end zone catch there by 18 for the Waynesville Tigers. Fortunately for the Lakers, neither happened. Sorry, what's the whatever that proper English is, right? Neither happened. So the Lakers will take over on downs. 2 minutes, 1 second to go before halftime. They'll line up 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. 85 yards to go to pay dirt, and I got to believe Ed Schmidt, the way they're playing tonight, I feel a touchdown coming.
Well, the last 3 plays were touchdowns. Who knows what Bear Shore and the Lakers will do. Shotgun from the 16, thrown in the flat, hits his man right there. Number 28, Edson going outside. Maybe he could go all the way. 40, tripped up, down around the 45-yard line.
How about that? Kyle Edson, the sophomore, 6'3", 175. All he did was just catch a little flare route, made a guy miss and turn it upfield. Nice job, nice effort there. You give me good attitude, good effort, you're going to have yourself a good football player there every time, Ed Schmidt.
Oh,
is there a late flag?
There must be. There it is at the 29. I didn't see it in the hog. Unbelievable. What a play. Coming back, Bear Shore, by the way, has been perfect so far, Joey. 8 of 8. That would have been 9 of 9. And that Pacific Pools first down coming back. Want to thank our title sponsor, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. First down now from the 20 after the penalty. Schiffelben come on with a big catch and a first down around the 36. A first down for sure, sponsored by Pacific Pools.
Colson Schiffelbein, all he does was just run that little slant right between the hashes, right up the middle. Bear Shore keeping his streak alive, 9 for 9 now. Nice little passing catch there. Lakers 1st and 10 and driving, moving the ball here at the 35.
1st and 10 from 36, trips to right. Another Javari Stewart screen. We've seen that play twice. Oh, Stewart almost made someone miss. What a block there from Colson Schiffelbein, boy.
For that bang-bang type play, especially directly to the sideline, it takes an individual effort to really turn that little of something into something big, right? And Stewart almost pulled it off as he almost got away from that cornerback 24 for the Tigers.
7-yard gain, 2nd and short. Shore plenty of time, now under pressure, rolling to the far side. Flag comes out. That could be a holding. Shore going down, a big sack of about 14 yards. They're going to wave this one off.
You kind of hope that they do take the flag, right, because that's going to stop the clock. It's going to be a loss on the play anyway. You hope that the Tigers take this penalty. Keeps the clock stopped at 1:03, 63 seconds before halftime.
Only thing I can say, once you get out of those hashes, sometimes it's good to throw the ball away, Joe.
That's right.
That's the one thing I think the young quarterback could do a few times. 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13 coming up. Bear Shore in the flat, hitting his main guy, Cam Durnan, stiff arm. What a play from Smith from behind, bringing the speedy Durnan down.
That was a heck of a play by number 10 for the Waynesville Tigers, Ethan Smith. Plays the defensive line, 6'2", 200-pound senior. got down that line quickly, too. So I got to believe Cam Durnan will take this snap. This direct snap will do a little pooch bunt. No, here comes Bear Shore back under center. This ought to be interesting.
Maybe a little misdirection here from Coach Jeff Shore. 4th and 10. Shore's going for it. Has time in the pocket. Now needing to throw. Looking downfield. Has Cam Durnan. Durnan's there. Incomplete. Intercepted. No penalty. Cam Durnan got ran into. We'll take it as like a punt.
Again,
that's a family eye care horrible call.
Well, again, the Waynesville Tigers, the defensive back should have just batted it down. Why are you intercepting that? You would have had the ball 1st and 10 at the Laker 35. Instead, you got it 1st and 10 at your 32. Another kind of knucklehead play there by that defensive back. You should not have made that interception.
Interception just ruined a perfect first half for Bear Shore. 11 of 12. Just threw a punt interception, basically. Lakers up 21-0.
22 seconds to go.
22 seconds to go, like Joseph said. Good thing,
Who
Joey.
we got coming up at halftime? Do we have somebody
Nobody
teed
yet.
up?
Nobody teed up yet.
Where's Mark Barrett when we need him the most? Right?
Yep.
That'd be an entertaining 6 minutes. Waynesville Tigers kind of faked the kneel down here. Didn't fool the Lakers as the quarterback, Vernon, hustles out of bounds to stop the clock. They thought they were going to catch the Lakers sleeping there. The Lakers were not. They were wide awake and alert. Vernon's trick play does not work. Runs it out of bounds. 16 seconds to go now.
What a game here in the first half for the Lakers. Up 21-0. Bear Shore before that punt interception, Joey, was 8 of 8 and perfect, 3 touchdowns. Timeout taken by the Lakers, brought to you by eXp Realty, the Ed Schmidt team. And we'll be back. You've been listening to Lakers football, sponsored by FavoriteLakeTeam.com.
Where there's smoke, there's barbecue. Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. You heard that right. No liquid smoke flavor at Dierberg's. It's all smoke fresh with apple and cherry wood at each one of our stores. From brisket and wings to my personal favorite, smoked salmon. If you can smoke it, Bob's Barbecue has it. It's time to rethink your BBQ and try something truly extraordinary. Stop by and see what's smoking today. It's fresh, it's friendly, and for slow smoke barbecue, it's Dierberg's.
This is Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again, everybody, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth as we're nearing the end of the first half. 16 seconds to go. The Lakers called a timeout there. Not sure why they wanted to call a timeout there. Maybe regroup, reorganize.
Yeah, after them doing something there, Daniel, why do you think Jeff wanted to just get their heads on to avoid the big play?
Just making sure that, we know exactly what we're doing and situational. We're not wanting to bite on anything up front. Getting the ball, start the second half, so we need to finish this quarter off perfectly.
Pistol here, Vernon looking to throw. Looking downfield, has time. Stepping up, pocket closing, going down hard. The Lakers. Dakota Davis, another sack and gave the final. It's over, folks.
I like his energy. I like his style. He's playing with some heart and fire this young season. 63, the senior. How about that, Dakota Davis? Well, that's going to do it for the first half, folks. You ought to be happy. 21-0 your score. Your Camdenton Lakers out in front impressively. Ed Schmidt, any final thoughts before we take it to break?
No final thoughts except the marching band, the pride of the lake, is coming out on the field for the halftime show, brought to you by Guild Mortgage and Ed Lothar. You need a loan, give Ed Lothar and Guild Mortgage a call. And make sure you talk to Joyce's right hand as well. We'll be back with the halftime show here in a few moments on Mix 92.7, MoSportsZone.com on television.
At Guild Mortgage, we believe that our success comes from the communities that we live in and work with. We help you to achieve your dream of home ownership by working with you in all aspects of financing your new home. Ed Lothar with Guild Mortgage in Osage Beach is committed in every step of the mortgage lending process with over 60 years as an independent mortgage company, completely focused on you. Start your journey by calling Ed Lothar at 480-7676 to secure your tomorrow.
I don't know about you, but I always wake up at the crack of dawn to make myself a homemade frittata. All right, I'm not fooling anyone. Hey guys, it's Mike Clayton telling you about First Watch. They start every day by cutting fresh fruit, juicing, baking, and whipping up amazing meals from scratch. So that way you can roll in, order whatever you want at First Watch for breakfast, brunch, or lunch, and they'll make it happen. Fresh and hot, and served from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So stop by their location here in Osage Beach to grab something fresh and made just for you. That's right, First Watch. Yeah, it's fresh.
Professional landscapers, contractors, and everyday homeowners need a zero-turn lawnmower built for all-day performance. Gravely Commercial Zero Turns are designed for ergonomic comfort, engineered for durability and efficiency, and backed by the industry's strongest commercial warranty. The Motor Hut in Camdenton is your Gravely headquarters with a large selection to help you get the job done right and providing service for all your Gravely mowers. So putt to the Motor Hut in Camdenton and see how a Gravely zero-turn lawnmower will help you every day, every lawn. The Motor Hut in Camdenton, 346-6110.
We are live from Bobby Jr.'s living room from the online football game of the century. The ball is snapped. Bobby's got a big opening. He's to the 10, the 5. Wait! He's stuck on the 5! He is disconnected! His internet is too slow!
Don't be like Slow-Mo Bobby. One call to Como Connect at 844-99-FIBER and blazing fast internet is yours. That's 844-99-FIBER.
Unbelievable!
Roof US, the one company that you can trust. Why take the chance with some other company that just wants to put a new roof on and call it good? We start from the ground and work our way up with detailed photo and video documentation by our factory-trained and tested roofing installation professionals. At Roof US, we offer free honest roof inspections, an ironclad 5-year warranty, and handle everything with your insurance company. Visit roofusconstruction.com or call 573-446-3233.
The place to be for great food and family fun is Dog Days. Get to Dog Days for a variety of delicious menu options, 2 lakefront pools, and great live entertainment. Grab a table on the shaded deck and order up a chef signature burger or go for a fresh beach bowl. Then head poolside and kick back on the in-water lounge chairs while you enjoy the incredible lake view and great live music. Dog Days is located in the heart of Osage Beach, just west of the Grand Glaze Bridge or the 19-mile marker by water, and open daily at 11. See you at the Dog.
Hi, this is Greg at Cerdak Yamaha in Osage Beach. We just received 30 new Yamaha Wave Runners just in time for the late summer fun. These extra 30 Wave Runners were not pre-sold and can be yours today without waiting until next year. If you prefer renting a Wave Runner or boat, we can put you and your family on the lake in style. Visit CerdakBoatRental.com for up to 50% off your day on the lake.
You ride on our reputation. You ride on our reputation.
It's a great time to sell your property, so reach out to the most productive new team at the lake, your favorite real estate team. Hi, Tammy Cannon here with James Anderson for the Ed Schmidt team.
It's a simple goal to sell your property for top market value, and we'll be there for every step of the transaction. Our team utilizes cutting-edge technology, and we're proud to be premier Zillow and Trulia agents.
Check us out on Facebook or online at yourfavoriterealestateteam.com.
List your property with the #1 new team at the lake, the Ed Schmidt team, powered by eXp Realty.
You know what they say. Happens. And when it does, you want it fixed ASAP. Prompt and courteous service has been a trademark of Amos Septic Service for over 50 years. Amos Septic has the most advanced technology to handle any job in the Lake of the Ozarks and provides 24/7 emergency service at 573-346-5992. Amos Septic Service. We rush so you can flush.
Where do you go for delicious, honest food made just for you each and every every time. Culver's in Osage Beach prides themselves on delivering to you the best cooked-to-order meals every time, made with fresh, never frozen, Midwest-raised beef seared to perfection. Stop in today at your Culver's in Osage Beach and try our signature combination of our classic Butterburger and fresh frozen custard. Culver's, where every meal is served with a smile, proudly supporting all of our local athletes. Welcome to Delicious.
You're listening to Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, everybody, and good halftime to you. You're listening live from Bob Shore Stadium here in the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Joey Hamm alongside me, my famous nephew Daniel Edson, Ed Schmidt on a quick break. I'd like to thank our halftime sponsor, Mr. Ed Lother from Guild Mortgage. And again, I'd like to also thank our title sponsor, Ryan and Jason Hewlett from Hewlett Buick Chevrolet. Daniel Edson, before we hit to the highlights, let's talk real quick about the offensive explosion tonight by this young Camden Laker team. Bear Shore kind of looking in control tonight, right? Making good decisions. Ended the first half 9 of 11, started 9 of 9 before throwing an interception and an incompletion there towards the end. But the Laker offense looking pretty sharp tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about efficiency. That's exactly what Bear Shore is giving us. From the stat line Ed has here, you're looking at 8 of 9, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Really started off like you talked about with an offensive explosion. Started off with Javari Stewart coming out of the shell, catching a screen. And, you know, that's really just a dink and doink down the field, but he busted 3 tackles and then turned it into a 26-yard touchdown.
I believe we've got that recorded and teed up for our listening audience to review. So if you wouldn't mind, let's play Javari Stewart's touchdown catch.
Looking to throw in the flat, Javari Stewart again. This time made the man miss. First down and more. Up on his feet, break it down. He's going all the way. Javari Stewart coming up big with a 26-yard catch and then run it in the hard way, Lakers style.
How do you like it, Laker fans? How do you like it? Javari Stewart made the catch. We thought he was either going to be run out of bounds or tackled on the spot. Makes a little spin move, does his little dance, turns it upfield, touchdown. Nice call, Ed Schmidt. The Laker fans are happy. 6-0. How about that call there from Ed Schmidt? He's always the jovial one, always the excitable one. Heck of a call by Ed Schmidt once again. Just a laundry list of great calls by the one, the only Ed Schmidt. Let's move on. So the Laker offense just kind of caught fire. The fans got into it. The Laker defense got into it. They forced a 3-and-out, and then on that second drive, Bear Shore again makes magic happen.
Yeah, to Hayes Hewlett. Like we've talked a lot about Hayes Hewlett last year and especially this year. I really think he's going to be able to come out of his shell and show his abilities. I've said it before, and I stay true to it. One of the best route runners I've ever seen, and just absolutely quick out of the gates. So Hayes Hewlett busted off a huge run against this Waynesville defense for a 78-yard touchdown, just on a little screen and go, and he was gone. And after he catches the ball, and if it's a race, not many are going to be able to catch him.
So I believe we've got that highlight ready for you as well. So if you wouldn't mind, hit play on Hayes Hewlett's first touchdown.
Short, got the snap. No pressure down the field. He has Hewlett. One got to be one and cut back. He could go all the way. 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Hayes Hewlett. Touchdown, Lakers. 78 yards later, Mr. Hewlett said goodbye.
Somewhere tonight in Camden Nation, his daddy Ryan Hewlett is proud. And that made the score 14-0 Lakers. The Hayes Hewlett Bear Shore show continues. Daniel Edson, as his second touchdown of the night came on a 20-yard pass from Bear Shore.
Yeah, just 7 seconds into the next possession. I think that's what was so explosive, like you were talking about. It was just bang, 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 3 touchdowns, and then we kind of slowed down a little bit. But, yeah, it was just Hayes Hewlett right over the middle, breaking free. Bear checking down, came over to the other side and hit Hayes Hewlett for a 20-yard touchdown.
So this is what put Hayes Hewlett in the consideration for the Andy's Frozen Custard Player of the Game nomination award. Let's hear it.
Bear Shore in shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. looking over the middle. Making his reach. He has to read down in the end zone. It's Hewitt again. Hey, Hewitt. Back-to-back touchdown. Triple 3 touchdowns in a row. From 3 in a row, Joey.
How about that? Hayes Hewitt. Let's go ahead and call him an early candidate for the Andy's Frozen Custard Player of the Game nomination. And that made it 21-0, which is where we exactly stand right now. 21-0, your halftime score. The Pride of the Lake marching band is what you're hearing in the background. All 155 of them, Daniel. I love it when they're in town. I love it when they're at our home games on Friday nights. It really makes the halftime so special.
Yeah, and I've said it numerous times before. I respect the band as, an athlete. I never got to watch the band because in halftime, obviously, we're in the locker room. But coming back now after graduation, it's absolutely wonderful. It's breathtaking what they can do. And it's not just the band. You got your color guard. You got all of these moving elements that continuously, as you could tell, they're a favorite here in Camden County. The crowd's going nuts. You see cameras all over the place filming them, and they'll have this whole place cleaned up and moved out in a matter of minutes. They've got this down. They work hard. All pride and all credit to the Pride of the Lake Marching Band.
You're listening to the Guild Mortgage Halftime Show, sponsored by Ed Lowe there. Daniel, let's quickly talk about our defensive efforts. Coming off last week against the Class 6 Kickapoo Chiefs, a big squad, a younger squad, Kickapoo, but nonetheless still a very viable opponent. And last week, if it wasn't for a couple incompletions, the clock would have ran out and the Lakers would have pitched a shutout in the first half. Tonight they did exactly that, pitching another shutout against these Waynesville Tigers.
Yeah, and defense is, I'm not going to say absolutely carrying us because we've had some electrifying plays, like you said, offensively. Tonight, I wouldn't say we're necessarily clicking on all cylinders on offense. We've hit some big plays that scored instantly, but, we've only thrown the ball 11, 13 times, something like that. Typically in a half, the last couple of years, you're looking at 20, 30 passes a half. So we're definitely moving the ball down the field extremely fast, but I still don't feel like we're completely connecting on all cylinders. We're hitting our bubbles and our screens and everything like that, but after that, we're not working the middle of the field quite as good as I know Jeff's down there. I'm standing next to him the whole time, and he's like, well, we just got to get this. It's just not clicking on all cylinders, and then Bear had a little hiccup there for a second, but he's good to go now. So what I think I noticed the most and what I really appreciate about this team is, last year, we talked about this numerous times, but last year it was heavily relied upon Cooper Ezard. And this year we can really spread it out offensively with Cam Durnan, with Javari Stewart. Colson Schiefelbein is a great mix-up in there as well. And then now as you're seeing the capability of a Hayes Hewlett. So you talk about defenses having to worry about Cam Durnan in the flat. You talk about them having to worry about Javari Stewart on a curl or on a slant. Then you talk about them having to try to stay back for Hayes Hewlett's ability to beat you down the field with the speed.
And just the depth of the overall depth on this team is really great, and it's comforting to see and watch. Really, if we ever run into any trouble against another opponent, it'd be the size, right, and our lack thereof size. And so we'd have to make that up with big plays, athletic abilities, individual performances. But right now, through 6 quarters, I see a pretty good football team.
Absolutely, and defensively, what we lack in size, we lack in the ability to rally to the football. Even with this 255-pound running back that's running against us, number 28, Evander Bradford, he's not going to be tackled by one guy very often. But our defense swarms the ball, and we gang tackle it, and we get 5 or 6 hats on it every time. And, he's not busted a big run. Number 30, holy cow, that is a true testament of a scat back, Eric Richardson, the senior tailback. He's got some ability to see the field and make you miss. I think on one play going here from left to right on our right in front of our faces, he made about 5 or 6 guys miss when he should have been tackled in the backfield for 3 or 4 yards and ended up gaining 3 or 4 yards. So the ability that they have is, you can never fall asleep on it because the 21 zip sounds amazing, but that's, a score and a turnover, a score, and, you're right back in this game with 1 touchdown down. So absolutely got to stay on our toes, cannot fall asleep at all. Need to put more pressure on them offensively, our offense on their defense, and I think that's once our offense starts clicking, I think we're going to really see us come together as a whole.
offensively, I think it's a great group. There's lots of senior leadership. There's lots of leaders on that offensive side. You're around these guys day in and day out, every practice. Who is that guy on the defensive side of the ball? Who is the coach? Who is the guy out there kind of leading and taking charge of that defensive unit?
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's Cale Bentley, and he's not even a name that you call a whole lot, but he is a guy that the entire team, I think even in the program, a couple of the guys, they typically give like a senior quote or whatever. A couple of them said, just whatever Cale said on their senior quote. He's just a guy that he's an epitome of what a coach wants, and it's because of how his character on and off the field. But then on the field, what you appreciate the most is no matter if he's going to be in the play or not, he's going to give you 200% no matter what. And I don't discount anybody else on the defense, but as far as a vocal leader and a guy that's going to follow by or lead by example, clearly Cale Bentley is definitely hands down my option or my opinion on that.
Well said. We are nearing the 6-minute mark. We'll take a quick break here. You're listening to the halftime portion of our broadcast tonight, sponsored by Guild Mortgage and Ed Lother. Again, I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Jason and Ryan Hewlett from Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. We'll take a quick break, folks. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7.
For more than 35 years, Econo-Lift has been better than the rest for all your boat hoist needs at the Lake of the Ozarks. And they're made with the highest quality galvanized steel for strength and durability. Call Econo-Lift today because their lifts are simply the best. Make sure your lift is ready for this upcoming boating season. Family owned and proudly made in the USA. Call Econo-Lift at 346-7161. Simply the best.
Going into business for myself has been one of the most rewarding things I've done. I plan to be in business and connected to my community for a long time. That's why I partnered with Nationwide Insurance for my small business insurance.
Golden Rule Insurance with 8 locations serving Missouri since 1956. Ask for a free coverage comparison to make sure your personal and commercial policies are best for you. Golden Rule Insurance, your local Nationwide agency in Osage Beach.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Coverage you need, people you trust.
Crystal clear waters and peace of mind is what you expect out of your pool. So when it comes to weekly or monthly maintenance, Pacific Pools at Osage Beach will give you the clarity you're looking for. For all your spa and pool maintenance and prepping for the off-season, Pacific Pools has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Pacific Pools is also your Bullfrog Spa dealer. Pacific Pools, located just off Highway KK at Osage Beach, or call 480-7511 to set up your winterization schedule.
It's Friday night, so it must be time for Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, folks. Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. We're at the 4-minute mark before we kick it off for the second half. 21-0 the score. Your Lakers out in front. Could have been a higher margin, in my opinion. This is the halftime show brought to you by Guild Mortgage and Ed Lother, Daniel Edson, reviewing some of those stats, unofficial stats. Let's go down the list there. What do you got for us?
Absolutely. This is a type of game where Jeff Shore absolutely cringes because the offense for the Waynesville Tigers is running the ball so much. So you know what that means. The clock just keeps ticking and ticking and ticking. And Jeff Shore likes to have the ball 100% of the time, which is not possible. But we got Bear Shore, 8 of 9 for 171, like we mentioned before. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. 2 of those touchdowns going to Hayes Hewlett, who is 3 for 3. 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. We've got Cam Durnan with 4 catches, 14 yards. We got Javari Stewart with 3 catches, 38 yards and a touchdown. And then Colson Schiefelbein, 1 catch for 11 yards. So, as we mentioned, Joey, not a whole lot of passes thrown, but the efficiency is there. The only criticism that I'd really point out is that Bear Shore's got to learn to throw the ball away whenever it's not there. He's taking sacks, and it's absolutely driving us back. Not a whole lot, obviously. We're still having success, but instead of keeping his eyes downfield and getting all through his checkdowns, which is what Paxton DeLaurent was so good at, Bear just kind of gets sacked. He holds on to the ball a little bit too long. So if we can start to develop, throwing it away to save some yardage or whatnot, I do appreciate not throwing it over just to throw it over the middle just to throw it and end up with a lot of interceptions. But as far as trying to save some time and and some yardage. We need to find a different way to get rid of the ball instead of taking sacks.
Yeah, Bear Shore growing before our very eyes. Obviously last year took his bumps and bruises, had his ups and downs, right, as a sophomore quarterback. But I feel like this year he's kind of putting it all together. He's making better mental decisions, right? I do agree with you. There's a couple times tonight where he should have thrown the ball out of bounds to get our yardage back to the line of scrimmage, right? But overall, solid A in my book tonight. Like you said with his stats, very efficient.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Very efficient, making great reads and running plays and knowing when to throw it, knowing when to tuck it away and pick up first downs.
Oh, yeah, you can't discount that one bit. I think Bear Shore's absolutely grown tremendously in his abilities from his freshman year, sophomore year, now into his junior year. No doubt about that. 8-9, 171, 3 touchdowns. You'll take efficiency over losing the ball any day of the week. So he'll definitely keep that up and make us more successful with his ability to run the ball as well.
Daniel, thank you for your time up here in the broadcast booth for the Guild Mortgage Halftime Show. Sponsored by Ed Lothar. Ed Schmidt has made his way up to the broadcast booth. I got my little son here, Riken Joseph Hom. Riken, if you can hear that, do you have any friends out there that you want to say hi to, or how are you enjoying the football game tonight, Riken?
It's pretty good so far.
Lakers 21-0. That's got to make you happy, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, well said, well spoken, young man. All right, we'll take a quick break here. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7. We'll be back in a minute.
From our team at Oakstar Bank, we hope you're enjoying the 2021 Shootout. Oakstar Bank is a proud sponsor of the Wishing on a Ride program, with 6 Lake area locations and additional locations throughout the Southwest and Central Missouri, as well as a location in Overland Park, Kansas. Oakstar Bank is conveniently located to serve you no matter where you are. For a complete list of locations, visit oakstarbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Hello, Laker fans. Welcome back to another great school year. This is your buddy Charlie from HMI Fireplace Shop. Very proud supporters of Laker athletics for hundreds of years. Before I let you get back to enjoying today's game, let me remind you how HMI has kept millions warm and comfortable in Lakerland for over 40 years. Now, let's get back to cheering on our Lakers.
No one warns you like
Friday Night Football with the Camdenton Lakers and today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
Back live here at Bob Shore Stadium, Camdenton, Missouri. Couple minutes left here in the Guild Mortgage Ed Lothar halftime show. Real quick, want to thank LCTC joining us, helping us out on all the video. You can check out our audio and the video with LCTC. If you go to Facebook, search Camdenton Laker Football, LCTC TV, or you can watch it on mosportzone.com or keep it here on your radio dial at Mix 92.7. And that is the end of the Guild Mortgage halftime show. We're getting right into the start of this third quarter here, brought to you by Porter's Building Centers in Lori. Porter's, they're here to help you anytime you need. Get your order placed in the morning. They'll still deliver it that afternoon to you. Old school way of handling business at Porter's.
Time to tee it up between the hedges here, Ed Schmidt, and kick this second half football off to the Camden Football Lakers. Cam Durnan joined in the deep backfield with Kyle Edson, junior sophomore back there, to receive this second half kickoff. 21-0 the score. Appears the referees are huddled up at the 50-yard line. Ed Schmidt kind of delaying the second half kickoff.
Bear Shore, great first half, Joey. 8 of 9, except for that last one, which was an interception. It would have been 8 of 8, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns there in the first half.
I actually miscalled that. I thought he was 9 of 11, so I didn't. My stats were not like yours.
Lakers
giving him the benefit of the doubt, right?
Exactly. I believe that's 53 Shells getting ready to kick off for the Tigers. Back to receive for the Lakers, Hayes Hewitt, along with, can't make that number yet, Joseph P.
I believe it's Kyle Edson, 25.
Kicking it to Edson. Edson's 28, though, actually. Out of bounds, that'll be a flag on the play. Lakers are going to get great field position. Actually, that was 29 Ford back there. Great first half for the Lakers. Javari Stewart a touchdown. Hayes Hewitt, Joey notched 2 big touchdowns.
Well, that was we were just waiting for that to happen, right? I mean, we seen glimpses of it last week. We've seen it at the Jamboree and certainly all summer long. Hayes Hewitt is a threat. He's a weapon with his speed and his ability to catch the ball. Goes across the middle and makes those grabs too, right? And so Hayes Hewitt is a big part of this offense.
Lakers up 21-0 to start the third quarter. Great field position at their own 35-yard line. 4 receivers bunched to the near side. Handing off the middle. First handoff of the night. Colson Schiefelbein with the carry, but
and the Waynesville Tigers kind of shooting themselves in, just extra aggression on that tackle. The defense made a heck of a play there, bringing Schiefelbein down for little to no gain. And I believe it was a late hit that came in, a late flag. Certainly, they're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to cost them 15 yards. Ed, this is not unusual. Every year we play these guys.
Big 15-yard personal foul. Brings it up to midfield at the 50, and a first down brought to you by Pacific Pools, a chain gang trying to move fast with this hurry-up offense brought to you by Blue Line Painting and Renovation. Tony Cannon, 573-836-1400. 4 receivers to the near side. Little screen out to Hewitt. Hewitt cut back, make the first guy miss. Then the Tigers swarming. Short gain on that play, but another completion for Bear Shore.
Problem with those quick passes, right? They're usually 3-4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so you got to make a guy or two miss to really take advantage and get some big chunk yards. 1 yard gain on that particular play.
Third play of this drive from the 49 of the Tigers. Shore, shotgun. Looking to hand off play action to Cam Durnan, rolling to the far side, under pressure, now coming back, throwing off his back foot down the field, looking for Schiefelbein, not happening. Basically another interception. Schiefelbein brings him down around the 16-yard line.
That was probably a throw that probably should not have been thrown there, as it was great coverage. Darren Teagle on Schiefelbein there was actually had a better chance at making the catch than Schiefelbein. Shore probably should have just tucked that one away, maybe even thrown it out of bounds instead of forcing that throw there.
Down at the 11-yard line on the interception. 11:08 to go. Lakers up 21-0 here. Lakers were driving the ball pretty effectively there.
Especially coming off that 15-yard freebie penalty, right, that was given to us. So a tough break there for the Lakers. Hopefully Bear Shore will shake that one off. He's had a very productive first half so far. Hopefully he can forget about that one real quick.
Lakers defense is out there going to help make the Lakers forget about that one. In shotgun, Vernon, number 6. Setting up to the side, Richardson. Richardson gets handoff, delay handoff, kind of like a draw. Richardson found some room. Cale Bentley almost brought him down. He broke that tackle. Waters chasing him. Lakers finally run him out of bounds at midfield.
That's what Richardson can do well for you, coming at that little scat back there. He's hard to see, hard to bring down. He's got all kinds of football moves there, and he's on top of it all. He's got that acceleration and that speed, that burst that can get to the edge and turn it upfield. Big play, the biggest tonight for the Waynesville Tigers.
Eric Richardson, the big senior back. Broke it 33 yards, Joey. Going to be 1st and 10 now from the Tigers' 44-yard line.
Lakers can't lose their mojo here. They got to keep the hammer down.
2 receivers split either side in motion. Ponder handoff to the big guy, Bradford. Bradford couldn't get going. Wiley Powers went down and made the hit. Still a big gain right there, but Wiley Powers showing some good moxie there, Daniel, on that hit, taking the big 255-pounder on.
Oh, yeah, he's afraid of absolutely zero ball carriers, and that's what I absolutely love about him, besides just the family connections. Offensively, guys, that is not what we needed at all. As good as a punt is what a lot of people would say, but that's just not an efficient way to start the second half offensively whenever we are giving up some energy on that aspect.
Second and 7 from the 47. This time, direct snap, Wildcat to Richard Thompson and outside. He's getting some running room. Durnan takes him down out of bounds, but another big gain, Joey, of about 20 yards.
And I think we lost the momentum there, too, with that interception, obviously. I felt like Waynesville came out and on that very first defensive play, they had that energy, they had that spark. Then they had that unfortunate 15-yard penalty. Now the interception, now a couple big runs. Now all of a sudden I feel like the Tigers has got the mojo.
Switching the backs up again. Bradford in a tailback behind the quarterback, Devin Vernon, number 6. Vernon with 2 receivers split to either side of the line of scrimmage. Now setting up to the right, Bradford. Nope, now resetting up in the pistol behind the quarterback. Vernon is Bradford. There's the snap. Looking to throw, has Bradford as a lead blocker, thrown in a flat behind his receiver, incomplete. We'll take them throwing the ball like this, Daniel, with the running game they have. It's just crazy. They're not sticking with it.
Yeah, Devin.
Anytime they call a pass play, it is definitely in our favor.
Devin Vernon struggling a little bit tonight throwing the football. He's got some receivers running good routes and what appears to be open, but Vernon is coming up short on many of his throws, so not a good option right now for the Tigers.
Saw Bishop Goodwin a little bit, but not much in the first half. Vernon's still out there in motion. Thomas Plummer. Oh, bad pitch, loose ball, Lakers. Are they getting it? Yeah, baby, Lakers. Ralph Beatty Bentley with the recovery.
Is that Bentley or 31 Reese Waters?
No, that was Bentley, baby.
Cale Bentley, we'll take it. Cale Bentley, that we were just talking, Daniel Edson and I were just talking about him being the senior leader, the coach of the defensive unit, right? And this is how we get the momentum back, right, Daniel Edson?
Lakers looking at an opportunity here with great field position from about their 42-yard line. 9:55 to go. Up by 3 touchdowns. Snap. Shore in the pocket, stepping up under pressure, trying to get to the line of scrimmage, put his head down, maybe gained a yard, but what a hit right there.
What a hit and what acceleration to the football there by that 37, the linebacker for the Waynesville Tigers on my program. That is Dylan Smith, the senior linebacker. Excellent pursuit there.
Javari Stewart, that quick screen, made the first guy miss. Good seal block, but the Tigers are coming at the Lakers on those screen play. Basically not much gain there at all, Joey.
Yeah, you see what I mean by those quick outs. I mean, you really start 3 or 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and then it takes key blocks or an individual effort to make something out of nothing. That's back-to-back, a whole lot of nothings.
3 receivers to the far side for Bear Shore. Fake handoff to Durnan. Now planting his feet under pressure. Now making another guy miss. Looking to throw. Shore under pressure. Stanson finding room, but man, they're swarming now. He's breaking tackles. Shore getting something done when nothing was there. They're saying they picked up the ball, but Shore fought for every ounce right there. Picked up 4 impossible yards.
Yeah, and what that does, that was a whole lot of effort. Now Shore's a little bit dinged up. Is he asking to come out of the game? He's talking to head coach Jeff Shore there. He's grimacing and holding his left arm. In comes 29.
Ford Cam Durnan will be coming in at quarterback, but he is also the kicker. Shore is just getting looked at over here on the sidelines. Hopefully everything's okay. We'll see what the call is here from Coach Jeff Shore. There's some coffee clutching going on there as well at midfield between the officials. There's a flag on the far side. They are picking it up and waving it off. No Family Eye Care close call going on there. Dr. Evelyn with 4 great locations around the lake to serve you. Family Eye Care you can trust, your vision source center at the lake. A big fourth down and about 6 yards. Cam Durnan in shotgun, also the punter. Looking to throw, found a receiver. Hayes Hewlett again. First down, Mr. Hewlett.
Wow.
Putting on a show.
What a gutsy call there by the coaching staff and head coach Jeff Shore. Cam Durnan steps in as an instant backup quarterback, finds Hayes Hewlett. Great route there by Hewlett. Gets to the sticks. First down catch. Excellent job.
Sponsored by Pacific Pools. Durnan in quarterback, thrown in a flat, found Ford. Great block there by Schiffelbein. Ford blocking and outside. Joey running into some players on the sideline, but exploding. Ford getting a shot to get some playing time.
Blake Ford, of course, the younger brother of Ford last year, just a sophomore, 6'1", 165. Excellent burst of speed, nice hands there, a little power too, as you've seen at the tail end of that play.
Ford picking up about 15 yards and another first down by Pacific Pools. Durnan wasting no time, dancing in the pocket, looking across the middle, just overthrew Javari Stewart, incomplete.
Cam Durnan asked to come in and kind of keep this drive alive. A little spark here, let's be honest. These last couple plays, first down and then another big play there by Ford. Threw that one a little bit behind Hayes Hewlett, I believe, on that little inside route there across the middle.
2nd and 10 from the Tigers 30. Cam Durnan shotgun. Back deep, little tunnel screen to Javari Stewart. Stewart gets upended with a big hit, but picking up big yardage, a gain of about 8.
Again, nice job there by Durnan, kind of hanging in there. A little pressure coming at him, too. Had to face adversity with that big defensive end coming at him, cut him at him. Threw it a little bit low to Stewart. Stewart makes a great grab. 2nd down now. 3rd and 3.
Durnan run it, has room, bouncing it outside, trying to get to that line of scrimmage. They're going to give him forward progress on the 3rd first down, sponsored by Pacific Pools, inside the Dog Days red zone, Joey.
Cam Durnan doesn't have that size that Bear Shore has, 6'1", 165, as to compare to Shore's body frame, right, over 200 pounds. A little bit more of a bruising style runner, Bear Shore, when he runs the football.
8th play of the drive, 1st and 10 from inside the 20 of the Tigers. Durnan thrown in the flat, high on Javari Stewart, in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Looking down, seeing how Bear Shore is currently. He is up and around. He's kind of grimacing that left hand, his non-throwing hand.
I thought they wrapped up the right elbow. Coming in for the Lakers.
Coach Shore going with the hot hand right now on this series.
87 Thompson in there at wide receiver. 3 to the left for Cam Durnan in the flat. Ford, nice cutback, trying to get up the field. Does pick up of just a yard or 2.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Call it 8. Bear Shore still kind of pacing the sidelines now as he takes a seat on the bench. Hopefully he's okay.
Trips to the right here on 3rd and 9 from the 19. Cam Durnan looking to throw across the middle. Behind his receiver there, number 87, Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson was open on that slant route. You wonder if they send in the field goal unit here. Yep, Cam Durnan's going to be asked to kick roughly a 35-yard field goal. We'll see where they spot. It's going to be a 37-yard attempt, Ed.
Cam Durnan, first field goal attempt of this year. Mr. Universal. Do a little bit of everything. Kind of set up towards the left hash, not perfectly centered here. 7:20 to go. Lakers up by 21. 21-0 so far. Here's a snap. It's down. The kick's up and might be a little right. It has enough distance. It is no good. 21-0's your score. 7:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Brought to you by Porter's Building Centers on Mix 92 and MoSportsZone.com.
Vision Source Family Eye Care would like to wish the Camdenton Lakers a safe and successful season. Let's keep those eyes safe out there. Protecting your eyes from injury is one of the most basic things you can do to keep your vision healthy during sports season. Vision Source Family Eye Care can help with all your sports and sunwear needs, from contact lenses and correct cleaning techniques to proper frames and stylish sportswear to choose from. With locations in Lake Ozark, Camdenton, Osage Beach, and Laurie, or online at lakefamilyeyecare.com. Vision Source Family Eye Care is the eye care specialist best for the Camdenton Lakers.
It's a football Friday night at your home for the Camdenton Lakers. Today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, folks, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Bear Shore currently shoulder pads off, being examined by the team trainer. Looks like he's getting his shoulders strapped on and maybe iced down. We'll see. Ed Schmidt, the last drive.
That last drive brought to you by Malted Monkey inside the Dog Days Red Zone was 11 plays, Joey. We want 38 yards, ate up 2 minutes and 41 seconds on 11 plays with a 37-yard missed field goal.
Bear Shore obviously had to exit the field right on a 4th down play. Cam Durnan stepped in as the backup quarterback on a 4th and 8, converts to Hayes Hewlett. Thought we had a little hot streak going there with consecutive receptions there, but unfortunately the Lakers drive stalls with a missed 37-yard field goal.
First down from the 20-yard line of the Tiger. A lot of motion going on. There we go. I knew a flag was coming out. They were just too much going on. The handoff from Bishop Goodwin to Aussie, but the flags are out. They're going to push them back 5, Joe.
We'll take that. It's time now for our Purple Haze defense to kind of step up a little bit, get the momentum swinging back in our favor. So far pitching a shutout, so you got to tip your hat there. 7:09 to go, third quarter. The Lakers will accept the penalty. It'll be 1st and 15.
I don't know if they had a late second one coming in again, but we'll see. Daniel, I know we know Bear Shore got a little banged up. He's still out there right now. Do you have any update for us?
Oh, yeah, he'll be fine. Just a little bruiser. He's got a little shake on his arm. He's good to go. He's just he busted out of his shoelace is what they're doing right now, putting a new shoelace in his shoe. So he should be coming right back out next time we're back on offense.
So 87, Logan.
Cam can step in there, but whenever Cam comes out or goes the quarterback, you're losing one of your best receivers. So
Dana, real quick, 87, the senior came in on offense, Logan Thompson, and he's in there on defense right now, giving Cam Durnan a breather.
Nope, 87, he had to switch jerseys. There is a number 87, Logan Thompson, that is correct, but number 88, Braden Shepard is wearing 87 tonight, and that's who that is right now.
I was wondering. I was like, that threw me for a loop. Thank you for filling us in, Daniel. 87 is really 88 Shepard, the sophomore sensation. Second down and 20 now from about the 10-yard line of the Tigers. In there, Bishop Goodwin at quarterback. Looking to throw in the flat, another flag. Drop ball, almost a safety, Joey, down by Cale Bentley at the 30. What's the call on this one here, Daniel? Did you see what happened with the flag?
With how quick it was, I think it might be a false start, it couldn't have even been a holding. It was so fast. So either an illegal shift or a false start is my guess.
And it happened before the snap here, so we're going to have to take the penalty. Otherwise, you would decline
illegal formation.
Otherwise, you decline that penalty and take the play, which would have been a bot snap ball at the 2-yard line.
They declined it, actually. Illegal formation. So it wasn't a false start. It was a legal formation, and so Lakers are going to have third down from about the 2.5-yard line, Joey, of the Tigers. We saw what happened a week ago with the safety. Hopefully we'll get another one here.
That's right. Here's where you do the all-out blitz, right? Because it's easy money. They're going to big 28 right here, right up the gut. Waynesville Tigers suddenly going south with their offensive plays.
Mental errors getting the better of the Tigers right now, but a big third down and 27. I thought it was second down, but there must have been a personal foul on the play before that lost the down. 7:02 to go. Lakers up by 3 touchdowns. Opportunity here for the Lakers defense maybe to put points on the board. Shotgun for the quarterback, Goodwin, the sophomore. In the end zone, looking to throw in the flat, has a receiver, just underthrew him. 4th down coming up.
Bishop Godwin is definitely the better quarterback when it comes to throwing the football there, but obviously threw that one way behind his intended receiver. It's going to be 4th down now, 27 to go. The Tigers are going to have to punt from deep in their own end zone. Lakers should end up with excellent field position.
Daniel, how hard is it to punt from deep in your end zone? A bad snap, there's so many things that can happen.
Yeah, besides the pressure, you're also talking about a shorter snap, which usually allows more of a rush. So
Could be a lot of intangibles that is.
Offensive line just
jumped. So they're going to move back a little bit further.
Yeah, did you see Gunner? Gunner did that. He got them all psyched up. Gunner Morris, number 3 for the Lakers. Interior line right there.
You're going the wrong way.
Now even closer to that goal line, about the 1.5-yard line.
Good to see Bear Shore warming up.
Great pickup there, Joey. Here's the kick. Oh, got the kick off. Great snap. Cam Durnan fair catches at about the 38, 39-yard line.
It's about as good as you can do from that situation they were in. Cam did a nice call there by, raising his hand for the fair catch signal. It's going to give Bear Shore and this first-team Laker offense 1st and 10 ball at their own. The Waynesville Tigers 39-yard line. So excellent field position. Excellent opportunity for the Lakers to capitalize on a 21-0 lead.
6:20 to go. Lakers up by 21 right now. Great field position from the 39 of the Tigers. 6:20 on the clock. Shore in there. Back in there. In the pocket, down deep. He has a guy down the middle. Cam Durnan. Touchdown, Lakers. Let's do it again.
Holy cow.
39-yard strike from Bo Bear Shore to Cam Durnan.
Those 4 plays off that Bear Shore just took, right, was getting him refocused, right? His dad probably came over to him and said, listen, son, just relax. Forget about that interception. Stay in the pocket. It seems like he's having a little issues when he's having to scramble and he's under pressure, right? He stayed in the pocket, 3-step drop. Cam Durnan right across the middle of the field between the hashes. Pretty good throw there by Bear, right on the money, touchdown, as Cam Durnan is now in for the extra point. The snap is good, the hold by his brother is good, and the extra point is good. 28-0, folks. The Lakers seemingly in control of this football game. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7.
Thinking of leaving the area for orthopedic care? Think again. Lake Regional Orthopedics has a growing team of experienced surgeons skilled in joint replacement, sports medicine, and foot and ankle care. Save the drive time. Discover how Lake Regional Orthopedics goes the extra mile with convenient locations in Osage Beach, Camdenton, and Lebanon. Call today, 573-302-3990. That's 573-302-3990. Lake Regional Orthopedics, here for you.
Your new home for Camdenton Lakers football is Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, folks, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Your Wicked Willies touchdown play. Real simple, real easy. 1 snap, 1 throw, 1 catch. Touchdown, 6 seconds, 39 yards, Ed Schmidt. That was kind of a pretty play, wasn't it?
Beautiful play there from the Lakers. Bear Shore showing his resilience and bouncing back in. Real quick, want to thank our chain gang sponsor, Tony Cannon with Blue Line Painting and Renovation. Either you want to renovate your house, need a new deck, need to paint inside out, power wash, whatever you need, give Tony Cannon a call. He's redone kitchens, done additions. You can reach Tony Cannon on his cell phone directly. Tell him Joey and Ed sent you, 573-836-1400. Tony Cannon with Blue Line Painting and Renovation, your one source for all your renovation and painting needs. Blue Line Painting and Renovation.
I will say Tony and his team recently remodeled my house a little bit, spent a little money with him. He was very affordable, very efficient. I know it's very tough to find guys right now because everybody's so busy, but if you are looking, certainly call Tony and his team for your next remodel and or construction projects.
Showing up on time and getting the job done, just like the Lakers. Oh, there's a muff. Kickoff. Lakers have an opportunity. I think they got it. Joey, what's the call? We got the ball.
Who came up with that, Ed?
I don't know.
There was a
number 42, Adrian Klein, came up with it. That's who.
Adrian Klein, fantastic special teams player, fantastic defensive player, gets himself a fumble recovery. How about that? Go home and celebrate that one tonight, young man, as the Camdenton Lakers now have the ball inside the red zone. Sponsored by
Dog Days.
Dog Days Red Zone at the 19-yard line. Bear Shore, Purple Tide offense trots out on the field. Looking good now, boys and girls. 28-0, 6:06 to go, third quarter.
Bearshore looking at trips to his right, Deuces to his left. Javari, Stewart, Schiffelbein to the left, looking to the left, stepping up under pressure. Short dancing, trying to find some room. I don't know how he's doing it. He's doing it. He's rolling back, looking in the end zone. He has it. Colson Schiffelbein with the touchdown, Lakers. He just likes throwing back-to-back touchdowns. We need one more. 2 touchdowns from Bear Shore.
Blink your eye, 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. Bear Shore, what we thought he was going to be in trouble and taking a sack or at least an incomplete pass, but no, he sheds the would-be defenders, keeps himself alive. Schiffelbein keeps himself alive in the play, comes back to the ball in the corner of the end zone, touchdown. Made it look easy, even though it appeared very difficult. The Durnan brothers in for the extra point, 34-0. It is good, 35-0 Ed Schmidt. Just like that, the Lakers in complete control now. These folks here at Bob Shore Stadium are all kinds of giddy. They're all happy tonight. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7.
Polylift Boat Lifts. You've got your home at the lake and you found the perfect boat. Now, to just make sure the boat bottom stays clean and up out of the water. Polylift Boat Lifts. We've been the lake's choice for reliable boat lifts for over 40 years, and we offer a lifetime warranty on our tanks. We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
This is Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
All right, we're live. Ed Schmidt was actually giving me credit, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. I don't have my camera phone videotaping this, so I have no proof of it.
No one does, folks. That's how I like it.
Holy cow.
I want to thank our engineer, producer back in the studio, rocking the board for us tonight. Miss Sandy Andy's back in the house.
Yes, what an excellent job, certainly during the halftime, the replay show from the halftime show.
I do want to thank our title sponsor, the boys over there, Jason and Ryan Hewlett at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Proud uncle and proud papa tonight, that's for sure.
Everybody's proud in Lakerland, and there we go with another boom. Out of bounds. Bad English on that one, Joey. But the Lakers are not complaining with that scoreboard at 35-0.
We always talk about the wild, wacky bounces of the pigskin, right? I mean, that ball it appeared like it was going to take that topspin bounce. It bounces at the one and goes sideways out of bounds, which is a penalty, and will give the Tigers 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bear Shore, his completion ratio is through the roof. Those 2 punt INTs have hurt us a little in the sense of his stats, but hasn't hurt us yet in the game. The Lakers have been answering the call defensively tonight, Joey, and offensively.
35-0, Waynesville down. Of course, last week, Waynesville takes it to the Parkview Vikings 49-28. And guess who's up for the Lakers next Friday night in Springfield? The Parkview Vikings.
The Vikings. JFK, most likely,
That's
we
right.
will be dancing at. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their 35 on his knees. That's a dead ball, loss of 3 yards on the screen play. After a completion, Daniel, you know how hard it is to see a receiver go down on your knees for a loss of 3 on the pass was rough. Maybe Daniel didn't hear me that time, but we'll get back to him down on the sideline here in a second.
Probably the best ball Devin Vernon has thrown tonight. Unfortunately for him, it was a 3-yard loss as the ball was thrown 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he had to go down to the knee, which is placed right where it went down.
Richardson in the Wildcat, but 3 receivers out in the flats. Richardson running, looking for a hold, taking his time, trying to find it. Lakers wrap him up. Hardly any gain on that second play.
Adrian Klein in on that tackle. Tell you, this defense has been awfully quick tonight.
Got just almost past the line of scrimmage. Oops, they did, Joey. It's going to be about a third down from about the 36-yard line. Richardson picked up 4 on that Wildcat run. Still in there at tailback. Now here comes another receiver. 2 receivers split to either side for Richardson. Man-to-man coverage in the secondary from the Lakers. Richardson running again, trying to find a hole. He does. He's gone. Pass Wiley Powers. One guy to catch him. Parkman might. He might. He's diving. He doesn't. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown, Richardson, Joey. 50-yarder. Actually, 53-yard run. 54-yard.
Blink of an eye, too. Eric Richardson out of the Wildcat formation, too, so it was a direct snap. The Lakers, lined up in that 3-4. They had a pretty good defense called there, but credit Eric Richardson with his football moves and his speed to get to the corner there and turn it up. And like you said, Parkman was the last Laker to take a dive at him there and missed it. Richardson, excellent run. Best play of the night so far for the Waynesville Tigers.
3 plays, 65 yards, 2:08 off the clock, and what a 54-yard scamper.
He was shot out of a cannon, wasn't he?
64-yard scamper for a touchdown. Eric Richardson, the senior. Extra point attempt is up, and it looks good from here, and it is. 35-7, 3:45 to go in the third quarter. They can score quick, the Tigers. This game's not over. We'll be back with more coverage on Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
Hi, this is Michael Lassen with First State Bank Mortgage. Even though cooler temperatures are on their way, the housing market is still heating up. If you've been thinking about purchasing a new home, there's never been a better time than now. Put my team to work before you begin your search for a new home, and let us in advance see how much home you can qualify for. Interest rates remain low, and now may be the perfect time to finally purchase your dream home. Call me today at 573-365-LOAN or visit yourlakeloan.com. First State Bank Mortgage is a solid lending partner you can trust. Equal housing lender.
You're listening to Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back, folks, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Eric Richardson, the scat back, tailback, sensational running back for the Waynesville Tigers, keeps it somewhat interesting. 35-7 takes away the running clock. Ed Schmidt, as we kind of always like to see. Tigers not giving in just yet.
Back to receive. Lakers expecting a short kick, maybe an onside. Here's the boot. It's a deep one over the head of the Lakers. Klein back there bouncing at the 5. Taking a Lakers bounce into the end zone. Touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Lakers 20.
Lakers come back out now. Purple Tide offense. What do we got? What kind of variety are we going to get from the Tide offense right now? The bubble, the slant, double slant, screen, tunnel. There are 14 play designs coming out of this 5 wide receiver set.
Right now, Lakers enjoying a 4-touchdown lead. Had a 5-touchdown lead after the senior running back stud for the Tigers pulled out a 64-yard touchdown run, bringing the score to 35-7. 3:45 to go here in the third quarter, brought to you by Porter's Bowling Center. 1st and 10 from the 20. Short and quarterback. Middle screen to Javari Stewart. Reading it really well was the quarterback, Vernon, bringing Stewart down for a loss of a yard, Joe.
Well, he's seen it all night, right? And he's a quarterback himself, so he can almost call like calling a pitch, right? If you're a batter, right? He's playing that safety position, so he can read the eyes of Bear Shore.
Pass across the middle, looking for a first down yardage. Picked it up there.
There's Waters.
With Waters, first reception for Waters tonight.
Reese Waters is a player now.
He picked up about 14 yards on that reception. The junior Waters. Quickly a line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Shore looking in the flat, under pressure, stepping up, got tripped up, staying on his feet, rolling to the far side. Found a receiver for a first down there, coming back, helping him out. Waters again, what a play. Second first down for Waters, both sponsored by Pacific Pool.
Tell you what, with Bear Shore's performance tonight, that was his best play, in my opinion, tonight. Just kind of getting away from those tacklers, from those rushers, buying himself time, setting himself up and throwing a dart to Waters.
First down from the Lakers 45. Shore in the flat, hits his receiver. Number 13, Camdenton made the first guy miss over midfield. At 41, a block from Javari Stewart. Freeing Camdenton. That was a pancake block out in the field. Mr. Stewart, Javari laying out the Tigers.
Let's include number 2, Javari Stewart, for the Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer hit nomination of the game. What a pancake block, like you said. Freed Camdenton for an additional 15 yards. Heck of a block there by Stewart.
Shore throwing on first down here from the 34 of the Tigers in the flat, putting his head down. Was that Durnan again? No, that was
7.
number 7.
Evan Ferris.
That's Cade Durnan.
Oh, that's Cade Durnan.
Back-to-back Durnans.
Well, no, I think Cade Durnan is now number 11. That's Evan Ferris.
Evan Ferris, number 7. 2nd and 6 here for Bear Shore. Looking to throw. Rolling to the near side, under pressure, throwing off his odd back foot. Found Cam Durnan with a strike, Joey Hom. Beautiful strike there from Bear Shore. On the move, picking up another first down.
And again, everybody loves those long bombs and those big play touchdowns, but I love plays like that where he just kind of keeps himself alive, studies the field, and makes the wise decision to the wide receiver that is wide open.
Pitch in the flat, this time bouncing out to Cam Durnan. Low hit on Durnan on first down throw from Shore. 4 Pacific Pools first downs on this drive alone, Joey. Pick up of about 3 yards for Durnan, going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Rhythm, flow, cadence. That's what we're seeing right now from Bear Shore in this Laker offense.
2nd and 7 inside the Dog Days red zone. Thrown in Javari. Stewart screen. Has one guy to beat. Stewart does it. Stiff arm trying to get to the end zone inside the 5 and a first down Lakers.
Could have had himself a touchdown had he decided to cut it back inside, but he felt like he can turn on his speed and beat him to the corner. Waynesville Tigers shaken up. Number 19 is Gimpy right now. He's the young man who made the saving touchdown tackle.
7 plays on this drive, Joey. 5 first downs inside the red zone, sponsored by Dog Days at the 5. Bear Shore in the flat. A little slow on the throw, but got there in time, not intercepted. Ford had nowhere to go.
That was almost a pick 6 going the other way. Jonathan Hedrick, the junior linebacker, made a bead to the ball, but just didn't quite get there in time. The Lakers keep the drive alive.
2nd and goal from the 7. Shore and shotgun looking to throw, looking in the corner. Has a guy there. Shepard just overthrew him. Shepard didn't really see the play there. It could have been a big play and another touchdown for Bear Shore.
Shore knew he had him, too. He was frustrated with himself. Had him wide open in the corner of the end zone. Shepard did a great job getting away from that corner and getting himself wide open, just overthrown there by Bear, and he knows it.
Big 3rd and goal. 3 receivers to the far side looking over there. Now in the pocket, scrambling. Now running to the near side, throwing across his body. Touchdown! Touchdown! Ford with the touchdown! Lakers!
A sophomore Ford again. Bear Shore, impressive there. Hanging in there, scrambling, throwing off the back. But heck of a job there by 28 Ford. 29 Ford, his brother 28 Brady last year, making a name for himself as a young sophomore. Nice pitch and catch. Lakers in command now, 41-7. With this extra point, we'll go back to the running clock.
I mean, mixing it up tonight, Joey, with, 5 different receivers with touchdowns so far tonight? Unbelievable job from Bear Shore.
It really has been.
6 touchdowns through the air.
Jitters to start the game. Bear Shore without question.
He answered the call with 6.
Answers the bell.
9 plays on that drive and 6 first downs.
Cade Durnan into hole for the hold. The hold is good. The snap is good. And the kick is also good. 42-7 your score. Lakers in complete control of this football game. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7.
Hi folks, I'm Andy from Andy's Frozen Custard. The very best peaches are tree ripened, hand picked, and served fresh. And that's what you'll get at Andy's Frozen Custard. Well, you can't just order peaches, you'll want to order a peach concrete. Fresh peaches blended with made fresh hourly Andy's Vanilla Frozen Custard. Or a peach sundae. Andy's Vanilla Custard covered with fresh peaches. Stop by Andy's Frozen Custard today and hand pick your peaches. You're gonna love it.
Go to eatandys.com for the Andy's location nearest you. Camdenton Laker football on today's best hits. Mix 92.7. KLOZ, Eldon, Lake of the Ozarks, Camdenton.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. 42-7 your score. That Wicked Willie's touchdown drive, a beauty. 9 yards, covering 80 yards, Ed Schmidt. Set up, Blake Ford's 7-yard touchdown pass was set up by a beautiful Javari Stewart 15-yard pass play. Bear Shore, Blake Ford, the sophomore, junior to sophomore, 2:44 off the clock, 42-7 your score. Impressive 9-play drive.
There's a kick. They actually gave Cam Durnan a break there. I believe that maybe was his brother there on the kick, number 6.
Number 30 on the return for the Tigers.
It says Spencer Mellencamp, but they've been mixing jerseys up tonight, so who knows, folks.
Eric Richardson trying to keep his Tigers somewhat relevant tonight as he's also in as the kick returner. The lone touchdown for the Tigers was from number 30, Eric Richardson, a 64-yard beauty of a scamper.
Sure, unofficially in the second half, Joey, 14 of 16 so far through the air and 3 touchdowns in the second half. Great offensive performance from Bear Shore and this Lakers squad. And seeing sophomores get in the mix, Daniel, you have to be excited.
You are exactly right, and this is just going to keep happening. And it's still a third quarter. Well, now it's about ran down because of the turbo clock. But anytime you can get your sophomores in or guys that, maybe don't make the starting cut, anytime you can get those guys in, it means a lot because, they are just as important to this program as anybody that starts week in and week out. So starting to get more numbers in there, you're going to have to pull out your roster and call some guys that maybe you're not used to, Ed and Joey, but this is a fun one. This is a fun one. We're one away from Bear throwing 7, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be a nice little feat for them tonight. Back to you guys.
Bear Shore might throwing 7 touchdowns. We're going to take a break because that's the end of the third quarter. Lakers up 42-7. Brought to you by Porter's Building Centers, Mix 927, and watch it on MoSportsZone.com.
Here at your Osage Beach Hy-Vee, we have tons of great opportunities. Aggressively competitive wages. Every employee plus one of their family members receives 10% off groceries. Great 401k match for part-time and full-time employees. College tuition reimbursement programs, and so much more. There are part-time and full-time opportunities available. So visit the Osage Beach Hy-Vee. Stop in and see us today.
It's Friday night, so it must be time for Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
Shotgun right away for Vernon, not wasting any time, going all the way down the field. One player to beat, and what a grab going up for it. Number 19, Joey. Flame, Marion Flame.
Kyle Edson, one-on-one coverage there. I felt like he had good coverage there. I felt like he jumped a split second too soon, though. I think Edson would have had a play on the football. But the football got over his hands and into the hands of the Waynesville Tiger receiver.
2 big plays, one for a 64-yard touchdown run for Richardson. That was a 32-yard pass play from the quarterback, Vernon the Flame. Now 1st and 10 from the Lakers 29, handing the big black gunner. Morris in there along with number 9 for the Lakers.
Tommy McEllier.
McEllier, the junior.
He gets some pretty good playing time, and he gives 100% effort when he's in the football game. Daniel is a fan of number 9, Tommy McEllier.
Number 9, a 2-yard tackle, actually a 3-yard tackle for a loss there on their big 255-pound back, Bradford. Great job from Tommy McEllier. 2nd and 14, almost coming up here for the Tigers from the 31.5. of the Lakers. Thrown in the flat, almost intercepted, tip, incomplete. Parkman wanted it, and he wanted that pick 7, and he hurt his shoulder landing. That is not a good sign from the stud. He's waving himself off there, Daniel. Parkman landed hard on that left shoulder.
Yeah, he was having a few issues this week, just with soreness and tightness as well, so that might be a little bit of what has to do with that, but hopefully that's not an injury at all and just a soreness.
3rd down, long, high snap, can't get it off. Lakers D swarming. Goodbye. Goodbye, Washington. Nowhere for the crafty Eric Richardson there at all. Big tackle for a loss of 4 or 5 yards.
That is what you call an all-out blitz. Send them all. Send the backers, send the corners, send the safeties. 11 on 1.
They're going to have to go for it now, Joey, trailing 42-7, Daniel. You know they can get big things done quickly. What would you look for if you were out on the field right now as a Laker? What kind of trick play?
There's no telling what could possibly happen here. Maybe a double pass or some sort of reverse, but 4th and a long ways. They're running it down, going to call a timeout and then try to discuss something crazy here. Secondary just needs to be disciplined, get after the quarterback like we have been. They won't have much time to throw the ball.
9:13 to go. Joey, timeout's brought to you by?
We'll take a quick timeout. Timeout's brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at favoritelake.team.com for all your real estate, commercial, residential, real estate needs. Call the best team, favoritelake.team.com. You're listening to Laker football on Mix 92.7. We'll be back in a minute.
Have you ever imagined the scope of your talents and what it would be like to grow your potential? Lake Fine Art Academy and Galleria is the only original fine art gallery at the lake and provides art lessons, drawing classes, and also painting classes for both beginners and advanced. Lake Fine Art works in fine-tuning your drawing and painting skills in many different mediums. Sign up for classes by going to lakefineart.com or stop by 5513 Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Learn, experience, and create your own work of art at Lake Fine Art Academy and Galleria.
Friday night football with the Camdenton Lakers and today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again, everybody, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. Ed Schmidt, we're going to have to go over some Andy's Frozen Custard awards tonight. Player of the game, the Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer hit of the game.
I'm down.
And, of course, the play of the game. We've got a lot to choose from. I know Sandy's got some great replays teed up for us as well for our post-game show right directly after our interview with Coach Jeff Shore.
Maybe
Lakers.
before the interview. Who knows? We'll see when Jeff has time. Daniel down on the field, sponsored by HMI Fireplace Shop. Our sideline reports, no one warms you like HMI or Daniel Edson with his lovely vocals. 9:13 to go, 42-7 is your score. Big 4th down and 17. Looking to throw. Vernon looking for it all. Way overthrew everybody. It'll be Lakers ball at the 35-yard line.
And the running clock will tick, tick, tick away. We like that, Ed Schmidt. 42-7 is what we like even more. Total dominating performance tonight by this young Laker team. I say young. There's several juniors on both sides of the ball sprinkled in with some nice-looking sophomores, some key senior players as well. It's looking so far through 2 weeks, man. We got a pretty good little football team down there.
See who the Lakers, Joey, bring out here for possibly one of the last drives. Yep, they got a lot of new Lakers out there for us. And I don't even have number 11 on my roster.
I got to believe that's Kate Durnan. I'll bet you an Andy's Frozen Custard Concrete that 11 tonight is Kate Durnan.
Kate Durnan, normally 7 is 11. In shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Lakers 35. Looking to throw across the middle. Found his receiver. Man, what a hit right there on number 7, Evan Ferris. Picked up about 6-7 yards on that play, Joey.
It has been confirmed that 11 is Kate Durnan from the PA announcer there. My guess was right, Ed Schmidt, so you owe me an apology, and I'll go ahead and accept it.
No apology, welcome. Ford, the sophomore, gets a pass on the flat from Kate Durnan. Kate Durnan out there leading the Lakers. A 3rd and short coming up. Pay me a yard. Ball on about the 44-yard line.
Got some good size to him, 6'2", 165 pounds.
This squad's not wanting to run the clock at all. Bad snap. Kate Durnan picks it up. He's running with it. Spins out of one tackle. Gets swamped there. Loss of a yard there on the bad snap. Going to bring up 4th and 3. 7:05 to go. Clock running. Lakers up by 35 points. Late flags.
Guess what? It's what always happens. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the orange. 15-yard variety, free 1st down. This is what they always shoot themselves in the foot.
Family Eye Care sponsoring the refs. Another personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct here from the Tigers. Lakers will get another 1st down, brought to you by Pacific Pools. Wicked Willies tonight had to like this game, Joey, with 6 touchdowns. We got an update on the Lebanon score or anything?
33-16.
Lebanon now up 33-16. against Kickapoo.
Glendale, 35, Raleigh 7.
Wow. Raleigh was ranked up there to be one of the better teams this year. They won last week against Bolivar, but right now, the Falcons, who are 0-1, or 0-0, they hadn't played yet this year, have an opportunity to upset Raleigh. 2nd and 11 for the Lakers, up by 35. Cade Durnan in shotgun, looking to throw in the flat, has his receiver, Reese Waters. Reese Waters making people miss. Reese Waters is a football player, Joey. There's no doubt about it.
He is indeed. He's all effort and great attitude, great kid. Putting together a nice little football game tonight. 31, Reese Waters, just a junior.
Durnan in shotgun, and that's not Cam, that's Cade across the middle. No, intercepted. Waynesville free safety read that perfectly.
And number 11, Jonathan Hedrick. He's made a couple nice defensive plays tonight, playing that center field position, read Cade's eyes, and the route was kind of run right in front of him. He hopped in front of it, made the interception. Nice little play there by Jonathan.
Daniel, I don't know if you're able to grab a Hayes Hewlett or anyone quickly on the sideline. What a great game here from Hayes during this timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by, and we'll keep it here, Joe. Who are they brought by?
The Ed Schmidt team. I know somebody named Ed Schmidt. You can visit them on favoritelaketeam.com. Got a great team over there with Diane Finley, Tammy Cannon, Paul Hannigan, Lonnie Dampier, Gayla Ross, James Anderson. I'm assuming the team is intact and still on the active roster, right, Ed Schmidt?
Yes, they sure are still intact.
We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Laker Football on Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey in Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouth-watering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey, located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
It's a football Friday night at your home for the Camdenton Lakers. Today's best hits, Mix 92.7.
We're back live, and what a game tonight here from Bob Shore Stadium. Down on the sideline, Daniel Edson with the star quarterback of the game, Mr. Bear Shore, with 6 touchdowns tonight.
Honored to talk to Bear Shore right now. 6 touchdowns on the night. First and foremost, how does that feel right off the bat?
It feels great to come out here. The guys around me played great. Offensive line gave me some great time, so they made it pretty easy on me.
Tough as nails, got a couple injuries. I told him the only thing that was wrong with you is that you needed a new shoelace. And as soon as you got a new shoelace, you threw a perfect ball.
Yep. Got in there, got patched up, and then got back out there. So it's good.
What do you think is the biggest dynamic about this offense that makes us succeed so well? We talk a lot about the depth of the receivers all over the field. How much do you think that really helps you as a quarterback be able to count on all of them?
Yeah, fresh guys coming in. They block hard. They play hard. They play selfless. They don't worry about their stats. So, like Colson Shelfline, he'll go out there. He'll block for anybody. Really under-the-radar guy, but just really selfless guys. The line does great a great job blocking up front. So it's been a great night.
What do you think we have to say to your dad so we can get you a 7th touchdown before the night's over?
I don't know.
I think we're out of it. Bear Shore, tell all the fans that are listening how much you appreciate all the support.
Hey, thank you guys for coming out. It's been a great night. It's huge having you here. Thank you.
Hey, first interview, not too bad. Little jittery, but he didn't do too bad. And he threw 6 touchdowns, so that's all right. Back up to you guys.
Anytime he throws 6 touchdowns, he can be as jitter as he wants to. He can be having fist-cuffing 2 Starbucks black coffees if he needs to, Ed Schmidt.
I mean, have anyone ever seen me do the jitterbug? I mean, I can break down the jitterbug. I don't have any fear of showing people how to do it if you want to know the truth.
While we were away, Tommy McEllier earned himself a Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer Hit of the Game nomination. Came on an outside linebacker blitz and leveled the quarterback, number 6, Devin Vernon. felt the pain from number 9, Tommy McElwee. Nice job, Tommy. We've got some nominations to consider and to ponder tonight. We've got a lot of them. I want to take this opportunity now to congratulate my team at Andy's Frozen Custard, Ed Schmidt, as we opened our 100th store last week in Kansas City, Missouri, and then we followed that up with our 101st store in Republic, Missouri. Republic, Missouri was a huge hit. Just wanted to thank my team and their participation and their efforts from city to city and state to state. It's been a great journey for my sister and Andy Kuntz and the Kuntz family. Carol Kuntz, John Kuntz started this 1986 right there in Kings Plaza. March 18, 1986. It's been quite a ride, Ed Schmidt.
Great ride and a great organization. At shotgun, thrown in the flat for the Lakers was number 6, Spencer Mellencamp, another sophomore getting into the mix.
That's one thing that Jeff Shore said in summer camp this year is he's got 4 or 5 quarterbacks, just like we've got depth at the wide receiver position. He feels like his quarterback position is super competitive and very deep.
It's pretty obvious it's pretty deep, especially when you saw what Cam Durnan did when Shore had a bad shoelace. This time handing it off, looking at a little running play up the middle. Number 1, Mitchell Seeks on the carry. Loss of a yard, Joey.
We are down to 1:45 and ticking. 42-7, still your score. The Lakers offensive set. Mellencamp takes the direct snaps, steps up, kind of sidearm throw, makes the completion. No, dropped.
Oh. Dropped right there by number 12 for the Lakers, Joey. Brewer. Here comes 4th down for the Lakers from about their 18-yard line. Quarterback in shotgun is the sophomore, number 6, Spencer Mellencamp. Mellencamp getting the play in from the sideline, waiting for the call to come in. 13 seconds left on the play clock. I think they're going to let this one run down and maybe take a timeout here. Joey, timeouts are brought to you by
the one, the only, the Ed Schmidt team. Sponsored by EXP.
Brokered by EXP, and check us out at favoritelake.team.com. All your real estate search engine needs. We'll be back with the end of the 4th quarter and a 42-7 victory from your Lakers tonight here from Bob Shore Stadium. You're listening to Mix 92.7.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. Hewlett has been serving the Lake area for over 54 years, and we're proud to offer the lowest prices combined with a friendly, no-pressure environment. We are proud to offer our price match guarantee. You can buy locally without all the hassles and pressures of a big dealer, but still be confident you're getting the lowest prices on your purchase. I invite you to come experience the Hewlett difference today. Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
Your new home for Camdenton Lakers football is Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again, everybody, to the Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth. 42-7 is your score. 45 seconds remain. I want to take this quick timeout here, Ed Schmidt, to also acknowledge and represent the Purple Hogs, the boys up front that gives Bear Shore and this offensive arsenal plenty of time to maneuver and make plays. Gabe Norton, left tackle. Jaden Schwartz, left guard. Zane Thompson, the anchor of that offensive line, now healthy and back at center. Landon Thomas, number 71, and of course 63, our senior Dakota Davis, and all the subs that are in and out of this game. Excellent job, boys, giving Shore and Cam and the rest of the offense plenty of time to make plays.
What a night tonight for the Lakers offense, but also for the defense. Really holding them to a goose egg except for one broken play. With 15 seconds left on the clock, this game is basically over. Lakers, back-to-back home victories tonight from Camdenton, Missouri. Lakers win 42-7. What a big victory tonight here against a very athletic, talented Waynesville Tigers game. The crowd goes wild. We've gone wild. The fireworks are going off, folks. When we come back, we'll have the post-game show. Want to thank our second half sponsor, Porter's Building Centers in Lori. We'll have the Andy's Frozen Custard post-game show in just a few moments here on Mix 92.7, MoSportsZone.com.
Shut the door.
Mom!
What, were you born in a barn? Boy, wait until they have their own bills to pay or get bit by all the bugs they just let in the door.
You know you don't have to open a door to let bugs in and climate-controlled air out. Bugs will find a way out of the weather and into your home through an opening you'll never see. Call AB Pest and Insulation for a free home inspection. AB Pest. Call 964-1100.
There's only one place to catch all the best action in sports. Wicked Willie Sports Grill. You won't miss a minute of sports action with 31 HD TVs and 3 HD projection screens. Voted best sports bar and best bar food at the lake. Try the Wicked Fundito Dip or the award-winning Wicked Wings. And don't miss Wicked Wednesdays. Exit Case Road from Highway 54 and turn towards the Parkway. Come for the atmosphere and stay for the food. Wicked Willie Sports Grill. So much more than just the best place to watch sports.
The place to be for great food and family fun is Dog Days. Get to Dog Days for a variety of delicious menu options, 2 lakefront pools, and great live entertainment. Grab a table on the shaded deck and order up a chef's signature burger or go for a fresh beach bowl. Then head poolside and kick back on the in-water lounge chairs while you enjoy the incredible lake view and great live music. Dog Days is located in the heart of Osage Beach, just west of the Grand Glaze Bridge or the 19-mile marker by water, and open daily at 11. See you at the Dog.
When you're building outdoor, you want lumber that will stand up to our Midwest weather. That's why builders and consumers alike insist on Yellowwood brand products. Yellowwood's lighter, more natural appearance makes for improved painting and staining, is long-lasting, durable, and provides protection from rot, fungal decay, and termite attack. Porter's Building Centers is the lake area's only distributor for Yellowwood brand products. Remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Porter's Building Centers in Lori. Porter's, we're here to help.
Where there's smoke, there's barbecue. Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. You heard that right. No liquid smoke flavor at Dierberg's. It's all smoke fresh with apple and cherry wood at each one of our stores. From brisket and wings to my personal favorite, smoked salmon. If you can smoke it, Bob's Barbecue has it. It's time to rethink your BBQ and try something truly extraordinary. Stop by and see what's smoking today. It's fresh, it's friendly, and for slow smoke barbecue, it's Dierberg's.
I don't know about you, but I always wake up at the crack of dawn to make myself a homemade frittata. All right, I'm not fooling anyone. Hey guys, it's Mike Clayton telling you about First Watch. They start every day by cutting fresh fruit, juicing, baking, and whipping up amazing meals from scratch. So that way you can roll in, order whatever you want at First Watch for breakfast, brunch, or lunch, and they'll make it happen. Fresh and hot, and served from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So stop by their location here in Osage Beach to grab something fresh and made just for you. That's right, First Watch. Yeah, it's fresh.
At Guild Mortgage, we believe that our success comes from the communities that we live in and work with. We help you to achieve your dream of home ownership by working with you in all aspects of financing your new home. Ed Lothar with Guild Mortgage in Osage Beach is committed in every step of the mortgage lending process with over 60 years as an independent mortgage company, completely focused on you. Start your journey by calling Ed Lothar at 480-7676 to secure your tomorrow.
This is Camdenton Lakers football on Mix 92.7.
And welcome back once again, everybody, to a happy Bob Shore Stadium. The Camdenton Laker football crowd is enjoying their ride home, knowing that their team has just beaten the Waynesville Tigers 42-7. Looked awfully good on the defensive side of the football and looked awfully good on the offensive side of the football game. It's time to pass out some awards tonight. The Andy's Frozen Custard. We've got 3 awards. Our first award is our Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer Hit of the Game. And this hit of the game was actually a block by Javari Stewart that freed Colson Schiffelbein for a touchdown.
Number 13, Cam Durner made the first guy miss over midfield. At 41, a block from Javari Stewart, freeing Cam Durner. That was a pancake block out in the field. Mr. Stewart, Javari laying out the Tiger. We're back for the Andy's Frozen Custard postgame show. Lakers win handily 42-7. What a great game tonight, Joey. Why don't you hand out some of that hardware and let's listen to some replays.
All right, so let's start at the top of the list. The Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer hit of the game. And the hit of the game was actually a block by Javari Stewart that freed Colson Schiffelbein in the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 13, Cam Turner made the first guy miss over midfield at 40. What a block from Javari Stewart, freeing Cam Turner. That was a pancake block out in the field. Mr. Stewart, Javari laying out the Tigers.
That's it. Heck of a block, heck of a hit there by Javari Stewart. And, of course, Ed Schmidt and his excitable voice that gets always gets excited when the Lakers score or make a big play. Now on to our Andy's Frozen Custard play of the game. And this play was none other than number 8, the junior Hayes Hewlett, who was on the receiving end of a 78-yard touchdown pass from junior quarterback Bear Shore.
Shore got the snap. No pressure down the field. He has Hewlett. One got to be. What a cutback. He could go all the way. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Hayes Hewlett. Touchdown, Lakers. 78 yards later, Mr. Hewlett said goodbye.
Somewhere tonight in Camden Nation, his daddy Ryan Hewlett is proud. And we're always glad to have EMTs nearby, just in case Ed Schmidt kind of blows a gasket a little bit as he gets so excited. And now on to our Andy's Frozen Custard player of the game. This one was a little bit difficult, but you got to go.
Let me give the stats real quick.
With the stats, Bear Shore.
22 of 25 unofficially. 302 yards, 6 touchdowns through the air, and 2 punting INTs, we'll call it as an asterisk.
Plus his rushing yardage as well. So the player of the game, none other than junior quarterback Bear Shore.
In the end zone, he has it. Colson Schiffelbein with the touchdown, Lakers. He just likes throwing back-to-back touchdowns. We need one more. 2 touchdowns from Bear Shore.
Blink your eye, 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. Bear Shore, what we thought he was going to be in trouble and taking a sack or at least an incomplete pass, but no. He sheds the would-be defenders, keeps himself alive. Schiffelbein
That's our player of the game, Bear Shore, 22 of 25, 302 yards. Daniel Edson had a great interview with Bear at the end of the game, 6 touchdowns for Bear. Let's go over a few other stats real quick, Daniel. Number 13, Cam Durnan, he threw 4 of 7 for 33 yards unofficially, caught 8 of 8, 83 yards, a 39-yard touchdown. Great game from Cam tonight.
Yeah, you've snubbed me twice on Cam Durnan for player of the game because he throws it, he catches it, he kicks it, he runs it, he returns it, it's hard to count.
6 touchdown night.
Hard to discount. No, yeah, hard to discount. What a great performance offensively. And we talked about it in halftime. It was just kind of, it wasn't sluggish. It wasn't hitting on all cylinders. And then the second half, after that first really bad offensive series, it absolutely came unglued. And it was a lot of big plays, which is awesome. But what I really appreciated the most was the ability of the offense to move down the field, not just on big plays. And that's where we have to really develop. And although we move fast and our tempo is extremely high paced, we've got to be able to condition to be able to do that. And with our depth, that will help drastically. And I think that's what really killed Waynesville there at the end.
We had 3 drives over 9 plays each. All right, so that shows a lot what our offense can do. We can strike quickly, but we also like to be able to control the tempo, like you said. Some other big stats, another junior, Hayes Hewlett, number 8, 5 of 5, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. That 78-yard touchdown was our play of the game earlier.
Yeah, absolutely ecstatic to see Hayes Hewlett get some notoriety because, like I've said numerous times, he's got the ability. It's just he's got to get open more often. Not a big fan of getting hit, obviously, but with his wheels and his ability to run routes so well, he's going to be a big factor in our success upcoming weeks.
Then Colson Schiffelbein came in, caught a couple, and caught a nice 20-yard touchdown. And Javari Stewart really showed up offensively tonight with his blocking, but also he was the most targeted receiver tonight besides Cam Durnan, who had 8 targets. Javari had 9, 7 of 9. but none bigger than that 26-yard touchdown catch he had in the first half.
Yeah, that started the game out exceptionally well, and I couldn't say it enough for each receiver that's coming out. We knew what to expect with Cam, obviously, but getting all the rest of the guys a lot of touches and a lot of quality touches, it has been drastically important, and it absolutely panned out tonight for us.
And a couple other contributors, number 29, Ford, 4-4, 23 yards, a 7-yard touchdown. And Reese Waters got in there with 2 receptions, 2 of 2 for 26 yards. Joey Hom is down on the field for our Andy Frozen Custard postgame show. Waiting for Jeff Shore here to come out from the locker room after a huge celebration. Daniel, what's it feel like to have back-to-back wins to open the season here at home?
Well, last year we ended, earlier than we wanted to. Anytime that you end without a state championship, you end earlier than you want to. But this is obviously exactly how you need to start the season to prep for an absolutely great season coming forward. So obviously we're taking care of business the first 2 weeks. Next week against the Parkview team that got handled pretty well against Waynesville. Numbers-wise, we should have no problem, but I still stay true to any time you're in the Ozark Conference, it's hard to say we're just going to come in and win without very much effort.
Well, we came in 1-0 in the Ozark Conference, tied with 4 other teams. Right now, we're walking out of here with one other team not tied with us, and that's the Waynesville Tigers.
Yeah, and I think the number before the game, the record was 42-9, so now we bumped to 43-9 against Waynesville all time. An opponent we've played.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah, opponent we've played more than anybody else, so that's quite a record, head-to-head matchup record, and against an Ozark Conference foe that old Pappy always deemed the W word. We couldn't even wear orange to school, or we had to go to the back of the lunch line.
Well, Joey Hom, when you get a chance, I know you're going to be talking to a proud daddy who threw 22 out of 25 completions tonight, 6 touchdowns, over 300 yards. But also, Joey, it's Jeff Shore's 80th victory of his head coaching career. We're going to throw it down to Joey Hyman, head coach, winning coach, Jeff Shore.
Good evening, everybody, and thanks again, Ed Schmidt and Daniel Edson. Hey, Jeff Shore. First of all, I'm looking around all these kids playing football. It takes me back 40-some-odd years ago. My son, my 9-year-old son, Riken, he comes here specifically for this now. And, man, where does time go? And when did this tradition kind of start up again? Because I haven't seen this many kids playing this late.
The excitement's high right now for football at Camdenton and Lake the Ozarks. We got huge numbers in our youth group, youth squads. 240, I think, kids are playing youth football. Our 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. We got huge numbers. We had to order a bunch of extra helmets again this year, which is fantastic. But I remember me, you, and Buddy White, man, down in that end zone right there, going over the top, Walter Payton-like. Right. We'd play in one end zone until the administrator ran us off that one, and then we'd go to the other one until they ran us off of that one, and then we go back to the other one. So this is where you start playing. This is where I learned to play football, in that end zone right there my whole life since I was 6 years old, and this is where you did, and that's where, these guys are too. So I love to see the excitement. I think our offense too helps. I mean, seeing the passing game stuff, kids love to throw and catch the ball. You never see a kid practice his handoffs. You see him practice throwing and catching. So that's kind of fun. So I love that. I love the fact that, our youth and our people here are so excited about it. So it's pretty neat.
Let's talk about the game real quick. 42-7, impressive performance. Again, both sides of the football. Let's talk about number 5, Bears Shore, 22 of 25, over 300 yards passing, 6 touchdowns. Not sure on his rushing yards, but what a great, fantastic come-out game for him, so to speak, tonight.
Yeah, it's a good night. And they were giving us, can we talk before the game a little bit? And they did present a 4-1 front, 4-man front, which is unusual. So apparently they were intent on making us throw the football, So we did. The problem we had, honestly, the first half was we only had 16 reps, I think, on offense. We had 2 one-play drives, 2 deep ones to Hayes there, and then Javari took one to the house. So we didn't have many reps, and that's kind of, I was wanting to get more reps. So, but you saw our offense take effect as far as the fatigue factor, that second half. That third quarter lasted forever, which is what we want. The longer it lasts, the better we are. And you saw where that rush really slows down, and then it allows them to scramble around back there and for us to come up with some big plays. So, the offense worked like it was supposed to tonight, so we hope they can keep that rolling.
A lot of kids had breakout games tonight. Let's talk about Hayes Hewlett, recipient of 2 touchdowns. Obviously, he's got a proud papa tonight, Ryan Hewlett, and proud uncle and Jason Hewlett. Hayes Hewlett, a great game tonight. Talk about his play and his kind of coming into his own.
His uncle and dad are good, but he's a lot faster than his uncle or his dad, either one. He's just fast, The kid is fast. I mean, he is flat fast. He's got a lot of guts. He's not real big, but he'll go across the middle, take a hit, and he's trying to stick in there and get his blocking going and all those kind of things. But he is a weapon, and that's why he's on the field. The dude, if he gets a crease, he's gone. So he's got a real good knack for running routes. That second one we hit was a slant and go, and we thought it was going to open up to a split in, and Hayes ran a really good route, and Bear kind of checked off and came down to him on the second touchdown down here on this end by the big scoreboard. So he just runs really good routes and super quick. He's just probably the quickest kid we have on the team, and maybe the fastest too. I mean, he's legit, 4'6", 40 guy electronic time. So he's got the juice, and he's only going to get better. I mean, he still hasn't matured. He's still a little kid running around out there. So great night for him, and I'm happy for him.
Of course, we cannot not talk about Cam Durnan, just a sensational all-around player, especially when Bear got a little dinged up, right? We were a little nervous and shoulder pads came off. We're like, what's wrong with Bear? And Cam steps right in and as the backup quarterback and makes plays.
Guys, he can do it all. Like I said, he can do anything on the field. He's a super intelligent kid, super smart, and very athletic, obviously, on top of that. He can play any position you want him to on the field, So that's always a comforting feeling to know you have a guy like that. So, you can play him in slot, you can play him in split in, X, quarterback, defensive back. He could probably move in and play the linebacker too if he wanted to. I don't want to do that to him, though. Right. I want to keep him a little bit healthy on that end. That's for those tough guys, and they're like powers, But Cam's just fantastic, and he does it. The other thing is he's got such great stamina. Like he last year after games he'd go run on the cross country team, on a Saturday morning. I don't think he's doing that this year.
Supernatural,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So it's hard to get him tired, So there's a lot of great things to say, and he had another great game.
Before we go, let's talk about the defense. Another sensational outing by this defensive unit. Other than that 64-yard run by number 30, Richardson, they pitch another shutout.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The strength of Waynesville's team was their offense. Last week I thought Kickapoo's defense was their strength. But Waynesville's offense has some weapons. You saw when he got loose. If he got behind you, you're not catching him. And they had the big Jerome Bettis type kid, I call him. And they really did a good job against Parkview on the offensive end. And our defense really eliminated that tonight. So I was concerned with that because of their speed and their athletic ability. And I thought our defense just did a fantastic job. So, second week in a row, I feel like they've just played really well. So we should have a lot of confidence going into next week.
Springfield Parkview next week. Obviously, Waynesville beat them last week 49-28, if that gives you any kind of indication. But you got to feel good about our chances next week.
You do. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get healed up here. It's nice to have a Labor Day weekend. The kids get a little time off. This is our first week we practiced after school. So, I was glad we came out, firing like we did. And so give them a Monday off here. We'll practice Monday night, but they'll have Monday off school. So that'll be healed up and ready to go and get ready for Parkview.
Why don't you load up them 3 buses and take them boys to Andy's tonight? Why don't you?
I love it. I can't pass Andy's without getting me some custard.
All right, congratulations, Jeff Shore. We'll see you next week down there in Springfield. That is head coach, the winning head coach of your Camdenton football Lakers, Jeff Shore. Heck of a night, boys. Thanks for your participation. Great job, Daniel Edson. Great job, Ed Schmidt. We'll see you, boys, down the road.
All right, that's Joey Hahn, part of our Andy's Frozen Custard broadcast booth post-game show. Daniel, any final thoughts before we get off the air?
I know, I can't believe Jeff Shore didn't say it, but we just got to ride the tide and fear the haze. We got our offense rolling right now. Let's just keep riding that tide, baby.
Well, Daniel said it best. I want to thank our engineer, producer back in the studio, Sandy Andy. Like I said, she's been rocking the board tonight for us here all night long. Also want to thank LCTC providing us the video link tonight, and you can check out the whole game on mosportszone.com. One thing I know for sure, we love tonight's outcome. We won 42-7, back-to-back home victories to open up this season for Lakers in 2021. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll be back next week on the road for our first road game against the Parkview Vikings from Springfield, Missouri. You've been listening to Lakers football on Mix 92.7. Good night, everyone.
Mix